Hello everybody and welcome to the CWC Wildcard. We're gonna have a triple tiebreak that actually needs to be resolved during this week, and we do need to see how this is gonna go. We do have ChillBro going against this time steak company. We're gonna eat some steak tonight, or we're gonna see someone really chilling. On the other side, on the third team, we do have veteran Takimli that they will get to play tomorrow against the steak company. So yeah, they're gonna need to play against ChillBro again and see who is actually gonna go ahead. They are all at 4 wins and 1 loss in their group, and now as you can see, they are starting to get into the lobby and get ready. Team pluses all around. Sir Gels also, good evening, sir, and welcome. Wonder Boy 420, hello there, sir, and welcome. Hi Nick Dave, good morning, sir, and I do hope you're gonna have a good time with us tonight. Tito's, hello there, sir. Star Spanky, snatch that first promotion. Bună seara, domnule, și bine ai venit. Also, we do have Natro0225, good evening, sir, and welcome. Hi, hello. We don't know exactly the map. They are gonna start to go for it. And also, Hemlik Brukenhaven, good evening, sir. Indeed, let's go for this game. Excited. Well, there are quite a few games. Freitos de la Vega going against you. The first game is gonna be tonight, so yeah, there's quite something going on tonight on a Wednesday. Can you imagine that? Woo! We do have on the map pool choices, and now they are starting to get the bands going. It does look like also we do have Killayad with Aleks, LDK, and Xpli showing up for let's take company. On the other side, we do have the Devils the 5th with Vasashangi, I believe it is, DieterDoner and TRYNDA showing up for ChillBro. We do need to see how the map is going to be chosen. Continents and Islands, Pangea, 7 Seas and Highlands, of course, as the choices remaining. They are starting to take them out one by one, and now it does look like we're going to have 3 maps that might actually go more towards simming than anything else. Pangea with Standard Ridges, 7 Seas and Highlands. Bună seara, Măghiuazoru. Good evening, sir, and welcome. We do, let me actually need to put something over here. CWC, where is it? There we go, this one. I needed to put this one. Okay, so it looks like they did take out Highlands. They don't really want to go for a very long game. I gotta say, both teams actually are relatively new. With Last Day Company, we've seen them get more and more experience and a lot of very good games in the competitions. Now ChillBro has been made at the beginning of this season of the CPL Premier League, and they did want to go into the CWC wildcard to get a chance for a slot in the CWCs. Also, Master the Moon, ça va, monsieur? Bienvenue. Ça va, I guess. Pangea is going to be the map tonight, so yeah, we might actually see the players actually go against each other, and we're going to see the choke points. And I gotta point out, this is much more land heavy than water, than naval. We do have Khmer actually picking a ban right here in the first slot, and of course we are right now in the 6th ban phase with the 4 picks, afterwards with the 4 bans and another 4 picks. They will probably prioritize getting these land civilizations over the others, and I gotta say, on the Pangea map, on Standard Ridges, you do get those mountain chokes on the continent splits, so they will actually block some pathways or generate some one-time choke points that the players will get to use to go through or defend, and so on and so forth. Now, at the same time, it does also depend a lot on the map placement, and we do need to see how the players will try to evolve around it, to try to get their empires going, try to get a lot of science, a lot of culture, get their power in the military, and take out their opponents. Now, we do have Maya also taken down, with Scotland coming up in the next one. It looks like the players are thinking a bit, but I gotta say they are a bit faster than we've seen them usually, with TRYNDA 634 coming up as the picker for the bands from ChillBro. And then on the other side, we do have Killayad picking for Last Take Company. Mbande is also taken out. I gotta say, we still have the Persias, we still have we still have Japan, we have Macedon, we have Genghis Khan, we have all of those nasty civilizations that can do a lot of damage. Zulu also, and it looks like they're actually gonna go into the priorities with Chandra Gupta. Qin Shi Unified also caused quite a bit of a problem on multiple maps in the last few weeks. So, and there's always the possibility for him to just show up in the game and do a lot of stuff. TRYNDA will go Canada as usual. I guess we're gonna need to see. Driving out. Good evening, sir. He definitely likes Canada. Yeah, he definitely likes Canada. We do have one last choice for them to take out as a ban, and then we're gonna see the picks. I'm pretty sure it will set the trend for the game here, and there are still so many very good civilizations that we've seen being played out. You know what? I want to see a matchup between Kongo, just the straight up Kongo, going against the Immortals. It is a direct counter to those Immortals, so I am pretty sure somebody's gonna have a bit of a problem there if that happens. We do see them running down the clock and not picking. Okay, I mean, okay, they just left it out. Okay, Cyrus, I guess it was okay, sure. TRYNDA is saying, Cyrus, no, ban Cyrus. Tab, do this. Okay, caps lock, I should say, caps lock. We do have Killayad going for Philip II here as a first pick, and yeah, he will get a lot of production, a lot of gold from those internal trade routes. A bit of faith also. Usually you do get the Pantheon with the face generation you do receive from those trade routes at the beginning of the game. No need to actually go for the God King card. With TRYNDA 634 and DieterDoner following this up, they do need to actually get the picks going for their team, and they're thinking about it. Okay, they pick Philip II. What are we gonna do now? Well, there are quite a few options on the table here. I gotta say also, religious civilizations might not be the preferred choice, especially against Philip II, and especially in this first pick phase. Now we will need to see if TRYNDA is actually going to go Canada. That is something that is still on the table. Both Russia and Canada are available for them. And I do have to mention, on this map, it does seem like a bit of a casino style pick to go for Canada or Russia. Canada more than Russia, actually, because you might not get that much tundra. As much as I would like to see that, you just don't get it spawning properly. TRYNDA is going to go for Qin Shi Unified. DieterDoner is gonna pick Batriu. Immediately they picked these civilizations very quickly here, and of course Qin Shi with its ability to get that 50% production towards encampments, to get those great writer points and get the books. He will generate a decent amount of culture from an early stage of the game. The melee units also, well, they do receive that ability with barbarians, but we don't have barbarians in the game, so that ability is kind of useless in this matchup. DieterDoner going for Batriu. Of course, we've seen the tons, we've seen how much culture they can get with the Void Chance, with yes, its ability to actually get the extra damage from those rainforests. Now we do have Zulu picked up by Aleks. They did see they might actually need to do something really I would say really aggressive over here, not only to defend but also to attack. So it looks like he's gonna go for it. Let me actually put up on the map here, the map that we're gonna have today. It is gonna be Pangea standard ridges, and I do need to click button so I can get this going. Pangea SR, there we go, standard ridges. That means the continents will be well, the mountains will be split, will be generated. The mountains will be generated alongside those continent splits. That's what I wanted to say. We do need to see also the next 4 bands over here, with TRYNDA actually running down the clock. It looks like they are a bit, I would say, how to say, undecided over here, I think it's the word. With Basil II taken down, we're not going to see those stagmas, and we've seen on continents and islands yesterday how those that crusade ability can actually make a lot of difference, even though his opponent was kind of dead there. When he went against France Black Queen, even against that +3, it just didn't matter. The +5 from the general, the +5 from Crusade, that just tipped the balance towards his favor. We do have also Cree taken down in the 8th choice with 2 more choices to go, and we do see again they're thinking about it. This is going to be ChillBro's last ban in the game here, finishing up his their 5 choices, while immediately after that we're going to need to see Last Take Company pick something for themselves. Now I do have to point out, it does seem like the gold might be an issue over here on Qin Shi China and Vietnam. We do have on the other side Spain that will probably get quite a bit of gold, so I'm thinking maybe TRYNDA in the next big phase, or I should say Last Take Company, ChillBro in the next big phase will try to get something done with the gold. Kublai Khan China. Wait, whoa. Kublai Khan China appearing again in the player choices as a ban? Wow. Well, I gotta say, that's like the Last Take Company did come a bit more prepared into this game. They immediately knew exactly what to ban, and they did take out Gorgo. While we do have Vassashange, they need to pick up his civilization. This is gonna be the 3rd pick over here for ChillBro. It will take me some time to actually keep on saying that name, you know, ChillBro, you know, I need to say it multiple times to actually drill it down into my head over there. I have no idea, by the way, about this name, so I'm just not gonna actually pronounce it. It's Wasserschlange. It's if I remember correctly, his name actually means water snake in German, so I'm just gonna go for that. Yeah, again, running down the clock, thinking about their options, didn't quite get everything done beforehand, and of course we've seen multiple teams actually managing to do a lot of thinking well before. There we go, he's actually gonna pick Hojo Tokimyun. This is gonna be the goal generator here, with the ability to go for those samurais, with the later advantage of those electronic factories and the culture and the production they're gonna give him. We will need to see if there's gonna be any kind of possible attacks on Navy between Philip II and Hojo. They might end up on different sides of the world over there, but kind of on the same ocean, or they might end up like north, south, and so on and so forth. A lot of the times actually Pangea does generate a bit differently than we're used to, you know, with that clumped up land over there in the middle. Hello there, Angie Jimmy. Hello there, sir. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're all good, and we're gonna have a great time tonight. And we do have LDK actually actually, wait, did they just switch over? I don't know why LDK did not get to pick over here. It says Xpli is gonna pick. Hey, we got the Bugsy 14 EB getting a sub over here from Angie Jimmy. Woo! Thank you so much, Angie Jimmy. Much appreciated, sir. It looks like indeed we're gonna have Mvemba and Zinga in the choices of the players, and it looks like again LDK is saying that he can't pick, yeah, and they're telling him just right, it's all good. So he's just gonna say what civilization he's gonna want, and then Devritz is gonna need to pick something up for himself. I believe they will probably run down the clock anyway, and we're gonna need to see how this is gonna go. Now with Kongo in their team, they will most of the time he will go for commercials, and we're gonna need to see if he's gonna get the ability to get some relics. I don't know, maybe some candy will spawn, maybe some candy in the city state, not actually candy, the candy bar. We do need to see if he's also gonna get to use those Ngao Mubebas against same team, bro. Nader Sha showing up over here. Oh my god. Okay, I mean that's something. Devris the 50 is gonna go for something aggressive. Matthias Corvinus over here, and oh my god, Nader Sha picked up by LDK. Isn't this the internal? Let me actually take a look at his bonuses. But I remember he still has those amazing immortals, but he did get a penalty or something like that on something else. Give me a second so I can see. So +5 combustion when attacking full health unit. Yes, okay, that's the thing. So you do receive the science instead of the culture over there, and that's about it, right? Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, well, he's definitely going to want to get those internal trade routes for himself over here, and we do need to see how he's going to fare against his opponents. Nader Sha, Persia, does seem like he is going to do quite something on this map. I do have to point out, I do really like the gold generation that we do see on Last Take Company versus the other team. Of course, we do need to see how they're actually going to get the places evolved, the land availability, and the neighbors and so on, because there is quite a bit of a possibility for also Battery to generate gold, Matthias Corvinus to generate gold. I wouldn't actually put my cards on Qin Shi Unifier, but then Hungary also can do quite a bit of gold on the other side. Most of the time, Hungary does want to go for his commercials, for not only for the extra trade routes, but also the gold to actually levy those city-states and upgrade units. So all in all, it does seem it is favorable for him. Now, it does depend if he's going to have a neighbor over here, a very aggressive neighbor. We don't know, but there are quite a few civilizations over here that could be extremely aggressive. But for example, the classical era, we do have Mvemba, Zinga, and Nader Sha in the same team, and then on I'm pretty sure at the later stage of the game we will see Shaka in the medieval era with those impies. We're gonna see Batryu with the Voichens. Hojo Tokyo might come out with those samurais and so on. So quite a few possibilities are available for the players to use their unique units to go against each other. I do want to put up the prediction over here on the screen, so we do know exactly how much time we have. Okay, how many remaps? Okay, there we go. I think it's safe to actually go for 5 minutes over here. It will take us some time to load in, and it will take us some time to get everything. Okay, spawn guaranteed, strategics. Okay, it's fine. Voltage new, Regis, standard Regis. Yeah, that's the biggest issue over here. This is Pangea standard Regis. Okay, so we're readying up. I do hope every one of these options have been fixed, and we can actually ready, because whenever we're gonna see something changed in the settings, it will actually take away my option from ready up, well, my state of readying up. So, you know, sometimes I do need to do that. Let me actually double check my Discord as well. Okay, there we go. It's fine. My OBS, you know, the streaming platforms. Okay, so only Devritz is gonna need to go for something. It looks like the players did choose what to do here. And Sazo Bonsomus, you bienvenue, already calling for the remap, not even waiting to see the remap. I mean, he's like, remap, let's go. Xpli coming up with Shaka. We do have TRYNDA 634 on Battery this time. He's not gonna go for Canada, guys, not Canada. We do have DieterDoner on Hojo Tokimun, LDK on Nader Sha. We do have Varsa Shranga on Matthias Corvinus, Aleks on Philip II, Killayad on Mvemba Zinga, while Devritz the 5th is gonna have Qin Shi Unifier. He does need to wait. What? I don't know why is he saying he won. Oh, he needs to ready up. Why is he not readying up? Maybe ready up, bro. Come on, let's go. Well, he's gonna ready up at some point, and we're gonna need to see him. Yeah, let's go. Vince Electra also, good evening, sir. Sassy draft. Well, I guess we're gonna actually have to talk about a few different things, especially with Nader Sha coming up here. Qin Shi Unifier. We did see him, but we're gonna see some more from him to see if he is consistent with what he's doing over there. Also, good evening, sir. Loading into the first map, we're gonna need to also see what kind of options they're gonna have throughout the opening of the game and later on conflicts. While I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to get advantages against each other from a relative early stage of the game, especially with what kind of civilizations they're gonna go for. And they did go for. I do also believe they will think about the future. They will think about, okay, what's gonna happen at the late game. Can we go for like a Diplo victory? Can we go for like a culture victory? Is somebody the back over there not actually gonna get nuked when he's going for culture victory? Oh my god, what is this? Kick W, bro. Oh, cage fight. No, this is not cage. This is actually, oh my god, this is actually the same land. It's tiny. This is actually the same land. Oh my god. Okay, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. We do have debris over here coming up on the eastern coast. It looks like Hojo and DieterDoner is going to be on the west one. They are from the same team, but I guess they're not going to get to fight each other. Oh my god, they're just going to cuddle over there on this tiny candle map. What is this, man? At least there's a city-state in the south for China to go for. Pikachu! Master Chen, good evening, sir. Boreal already calling it out. Also, big man with the Japan +5 almost everywhere. Yeah, it's almost everywhere, right? Great wall. Peroni cannot beat Hello, sir. Oh my god, MS Doll. Yes, indeed. The legendary candle map. We do have it right here, right now. Well, I guess they are going to try to choose a remap here, and we're going to need to see on the western side what's happening here with Kongo having the ability to move on that 2-2 tile or the rice tile. I think the 2-2 would be much better because he does have other hills around him. Looking at what options he has, quite a few rivers, and I do see he has space to the west, space to the east, space to the north, no problem. Actually, he also has Kilimanjaro over here to the east side in his possible third settle and an ally right past Kilimanjaro. Oh my god, if you thought picking Persia is something, well, Persia does have Kilimanjaro over here. He will get that extra food going, and maybe we're gonna see some extra yields when that volcano is gonna start to pop. Let's see in the south if there's anybody here. Yes, we do have Hungary actually to the southwest of Congo. Well, I gotta say this is a bit dangerous for Wasserschlange. Now, he does have 2-2-2s. He can actually settle one of the Mercury tiles if he wants to, and go for that crater lake in the north. Not bad, actually. Could set up coastal trade routes at some point in the game, you know, very far into the future. He's gonna set up those coastal trade routes with China on the western side. I do also notice we do have him with a decent amount of rivers. I don't think he's actually going to move away. There we go. He's not because of that extra bonus that he gets across his river. So he gets that 50% towards districts and the buildings in them. Also, Monkey Bazaro, Persia spawn on iron does happen often. Not really, actually. I think he moved. Yeah, he did move. He did move. I don't. I think he spawned on the 2-1 and moved for the iron tile. He moved immediately. He was like, oh, I got a 2-2 base. Whoop, moving, you know. He did it extremely fast over there. Only 3 rivers though, and floodplain commercial. Yeah. Oh, you mean wait, for whom? For Persia or for Congo? Congo did move for his 2-2-1 as well, and he doesn't have floodplains. I guess Persia over here that will have floodplains to the west side. He does have a few mountains for the adjacency towards his campuses, and from what I do see, he has good rivers to the south and to the north. He has a lake to the east side where he will get closer to Spain, again an ally of them. So it looks like it's kind of a north versus south. On the mainland, we do have 4 civilizations coming up from Last Day Company on the northern part of this mainland, and then in the south we're gonna have Vietnam and Hungary. Looking at Vietnam spawn, he does have deer tiles over here, maybe some Temple of Artemis. He does have 2 horses in the capital with a sheep tile, bringing those pastures quite nicely, giving him that extra production over there. I'd also see second settles next to the mountains to the southwest, but I gotta say, of course, he will get and try to get his bonuses from his stands next to each other. So that's something that we're gonna need to follow. Where is he gonna try to get those coastal? Where is he gonna try to get those tons adjacency, and how is he gonna try to plan out all of his adjacency towards his campuses, towards theater squares, and so on? It is gonna be quite a bit of a big brain simming over here coming up from TRYNDA. Yeah, we do have him with 1, 2, 3 actually to the north. Possible good settles. Tons are gonna be the problem here. We do have also Paititi to the east side, and that's actually a half good decent DT over here, not bad. We do have that culture as you see appearing over here, an iron tile to the south that will make for an awesome workable tile. And I do see he's also gonna have oh my god, Zulu is here also. Well, yeah, I don't know, man. I pray this gets remapped. Well, we might see. It's only Jack's if it floods twice. Kick W for Hungary, yeah. Well, this is gonna be a problem with yeah, Vietnam coming up here. Well, I gotta say those Voichens are gonna do quite a bit of damage against the impies, but at the same time, man, Zulu does have so many options over here to go against Vietnam from an early stage. So we do need to see how Zulu is gonna try to use his advantages here. We do also need to take a look really quickly on Spain. Does Spain have a continent split? He does not actually have a continent split. Very weird though. Actually, it's very rare that we do see Spain not having a continent split. And there is a possibility for them to fight on the seas over here between Japan and Spain. If they do go for this, DieterDoner might actually take away the capital city of Aleks if he's not going to be careful and build up that fleet. We do have him with multiple settles that he could go for on the coast to the north. I really don't like the southern coast though. No other tutus to work over here. If he doesn't get something like God of the Sea, this is not gonna be one good one. Of course, there are options for you to actually mitigate those problems, and we do need to see what kind of options he is gonna wanna do here. I gotta say they are kind of running down the clock over here, taking their good old time to actually not only get into the game but also discuss their options. We do have DieterDoner actually going for that hut in the north. He's pumping out the scout in 2 turns. He's gonna start scouting the south, and honestly I do believe, oh yeah, I actually do believe they're gonna find each other here, as in they're gonna notice they do have one. Like, yeah, they probably know already. Like, look at this landmass. They probably know already. So we do have Xian going for a builder first. He's gonna get his fish tile improved over here. He does have a whale tile to go for. Not really the best pawn that especially China could get when China is quite aggressive. Qin Shi Unified is quite aggressive as a nation, does want to go for those encampments, does want to use those writer points and so on. This is exactly where he doesn't want to be, very far away from his opponents, somewhere in a corner of the map with only naval attacks possible. Obviously unified with encampment into harbors, with 5 encampments into harbors. Yeah, exactly, right? This is not the this is exactly what you don't want to do. Anyway, we do have no, you don't want to do on this point, right? Or it is what it is. We do have Kyoto actually starting to get the scouts in the south here, and I do believe in the next 4 turns he's gonna have the opportunity to go. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna be here, so he's gonna see a decent amount of the land, more than he sees right now, but not all of it, to actually break the fog towards China. Now we do have Ulundi coming up with a T-tile here. We do have him actually, oh my god, LDK found a relic, guys, on Persia, and we do have Kongo next to him that he can just gift that relic to. Oh, I'm pretty sure they don't want to remap this. I'm just saying, guys, you know, there's Hungary to the south. Kongo got the relic, a free one, so maybe, you know, they actually stay on this map. We do not have candy in the game. There's only Armagh and Vatican City for the religious bonuses, and we do need to see if anybody's gonna go religion here. I doubt it. Maybe for something like Zen meditation or maybe reliquaries, but I doubt it. We're gonna see something reliquaries. I don't even think reliquaries is an option here. I don't know. I thought about relic, and then immediately reliquaries popped into my brain here. Oh my god. Okay, Hungary coming up with the scouts. He did figure out the greater relic is to the north, has a good settle on that honey tile. A bit of a problem because he doesn't have the rivers to actually get that bonus across from the Pearl of the Danube trade, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to settle the south over here as well as his east side. He's not gonna get to see his opponent, not gonna get to see Kongo, even though Kongo does already have 3 scouts out and a warrior just scouting around, and this is exactly the direction that Kongo did not go for. And we do have 2 more turns to go, and we're gonna have that option for them to remap this, so we're gonna need to see if they actually stay on this or not. And what did you guys vote, by the way? What did you guys vote? What did chat voted? 75% for one remap, and then 25% for the second one. Well, I guess somebody just gave up their intentions over there, pausing at the beginning. China is getting his builder out. He is starting to improve his fish style. There we go, 4-1. We do have settlers coming up from Kyoto and settlers coming up from Xi'an. Basically, everybody is running on auto here. We do have also Zulu managing to meet Vietnam, and I do see Vietnam did manage to meet Persia as well. This might actually end up as a triple bam, double slam over here going against Thang Long. If this is not remap, ChillBro need to do well, I don't know about that, but I'm pretty sure they want to remap this. Oh, they met each other somehow. Wait, did they? Oh my god, this is exact. Maybe they passed each other. I don't know. Because it does look like they don't see each other, right? Because of that hill between them. I gotta say, I was expecting them to actually meet each other there. Oh well. Anyway, we do have the remap vote being put on the screen here. The players are definitely still thinking about it. There is an option for them to sit on this map and try to get those coastal trade routes. There is an option for them to throw under the bus Hungary and of course Vietnam. I don't think that's a good one though. And looking at the whole map, especially how this candle land over here generated, I don't believe there are enough cities for them to actually make this a viable spawn. You get like 5 cities and then you're toast. Not even 5 cities. I think there's going to be like maybe 3 other cities than the capital, so 4 cities in total, and that's it. For China or for Japan over here in the north, there is Torres del Paine, but come on, man, do you really want to sit in the tundra over there? It's chilly, it's cold, you know. So is there a remap or is there no remap? Devils for some reason is still not doing what the team wants him to do over there. A bit into space over here. I'm pretty sure it's a remap. I'm pretty sure it's a remap. I don't know what that word means, by the way, MS Doll. Let me actually check it out. Oh, that's actually a horror name? Horror movie name? Okay. Interesting. Jansaro, good evening, sir, and welcome. Oh, it's an emote. Oh, I see. Okay. Sure. Of the clueless variety. Oh, okay. I do not know exactly what that is. I do not have the things... whatever, what it's called, Franker face or something like that, the extra add-ons. So I have no idea what it is. Atticus is playing again. Well, is he? Oh, well, nice. He's making a comeback over here. Very nice, very nice.
Of life beneath water.
Where has he been? I know he has been working a lot, so maybe you know, he found some time. He has a vacation over here. We're gonna need to see him go for it.
From this early cradle of civilization.
Okay, so this is a much better spawn map, I gotta say. Let's actually take a look. It looks like there's like 2 babies. How do you say it? 2 bird babies over here in the nest. Or a boat. Maybe it's a boat. We don't know. It's a longship, but from the side over here. Anyway, let's see when everybody's gonna go in. I do see Japan is the first one that we're gonna get to talk about to the northwest. And yes, it's a longship map. Yes, it looks like it's a longship map. We don't have Norway in the game, and it doesn't get picked on these Pangea maps. I would really actually hope to see more Norway action. Either one of them, you know, just to see some Norway action. Now, they're starting to put the team plus. They all loaded in, and there we go. TRYNDA is putting the team plus as well. So we are gonna unpause, and we're gonna need to see them choosing their settle spots. We do have a DieterDoner. Actually, whoa, yeah, are we gonna? Oh, somebody's actually loading a little bit slower. I don't know whom, but I guess we're gonna find out. Buff the Bulgarian. I don't know if that's a good idea. Wait, is this? Please don't unpause. It looks like one of those aliens from Jimmy Neutron. Okay, I don't know that. We do have DieterDoner coming up on the coast on the west side. He does have a reef fish, and I do see he has the option to move for a 2-2 if he really wants to. He also has a bigger coast to go for on the west side here without anybody actually needing to come against him, or I should say close to him. Looks like this is the second time this happened, by the way. I don't know what is generating it, but I really would hope somebody fixes this. We're gonna have a quick relobby. Mogadishu Amani angle. I really hope somebody actually saved that map. I really hope it. Wait, who was give me a second to take a look at the channels over here and see. Oh, there we go. There we go. Thank you. I got it. I got in. It's all good. Okay, we're all loading in here. This actually gives me a little bit of time to get some Fanta. Let's do the Fanta. Okay, there we go. Now I'm ready. Just need to let it cool a little bit. Well, I guess warm a little bit because it's very cool, very chilly. Okay, so what do we have here? We do have them starting to join, and we're gonna need to see that map again. I did also notice Persia was relatively close to Hojo Tokyo. Not the best matchup that you can have, especially with samurais going against Nader Sha's immortals, especially since the distance between them is quite significant. We do need to see if Persia is actually gonna try to force settle over there, or gonna try to get closer, or he's just gonna try to stay away and sim for a little while. I do believe in LDK's commitment to actually get this win, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to figure out the way that he needs to actually play this map so it's proper. Now, I would really hope actually they're gonna fix any kind of issues they had with mods and so on and so forth. We just need Aleks to join, and I'm pretty sure he is responsive. It's just a matter of time for him to join in the lobby. Okay, come on. Is everybody in? Do I have more than 0 MS to everybody? Let's actually quickly take a look here. Yeah, I think so. It's fine. Wait, did you see Mogadishu over there? I didn't see Mogadishu, but I guess we're gonna need to take a look at the map a little bit closer. Come on, Aleks. You can do it, Aleks. Okay, he's still somewhere. Still waiting. If the map is actually split with those inner seas to the north, I'm actually quite curious if we're gonna see Philip II show up somewhere, and maybe there is gonna be some option for some naval gameplay. Otherwise, I would really love to see all of these unique units in actions. Of course, Hojo Samurais, we got the Immortals, we got Black Armies, and at the same time Hussars coming up from Matthias Corvinus. I guess Qin Shi China does have the Crouching Tigers, even though we haven't seen them really that big in the previous games. He did opt for some other units. He did use them, not as big as we would have wanted. Mvemba Zinga with his Kongo unit. Wait, is there? Also, there is some. I didn't see him, man. I didn't see him. Oh, there still is nobody here. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I guess he got out and walked in when LDK said ready up. Yeah, there we go. So he was in, I just didn't see him, and now we see him, so it's fine. Let's go. Rafi34, good evening, sir. Which team is the favorite in general? I would say actually we do have different favorites from different communities. On one side, we do have ChillBro, who is a favorite coming up from the international community. And on the other side, we do have Last Day Company, which I would say it's a favorite from the CVFR community. I'm not sure if in the chat over here, but I guess we could actually see this. Who is a favorite in general in the competition or in this on this matchup? I guess I should have actually asked that question before I started explaining everything. It was far south of Japan's coastline. I think you're talking about Mogadishu over there. So there we go. We loaded in. Oh, there is Spain over here. There is Spain actually. We loaded in with the vision on Spain, who can actually put the pressure on Japan, while Persia tries to pressure him on land. This might be actually quite a bit dangerous for DieterDoner. Yeah, we do need to take a look at the spawn. We do have actually DieterDoner with those bananas, but there are only 3 ones. He's lacking the extra production there. We do have, as you can see, in that coast for him to go and settle, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna get settles on the east side as well as the west side here. Now, needs to be quite careful how close he's actually gonna put his cities to Persia, and I gotta say, is putting cities on the coast will give him that extra +5 on the coastal tiles. Now, which team has the best players in this game, in the CWC? Freditos de la Vega, Ulysse, we do have one last ride, COC actually. So there are, those are the 4, I would say, favorites. But at the same time, I think Freditos de la Vega, keeping their roster about the same as they did in the last time, in the last CWC, where they won it, I think... going into this, they're also favorite to win this. Now we're gonna need to see, of course, what's gonna happen over there. It does from season to season, we do see quite a bit of a dynamic between the players. Some of them move to other teams, some of them get recruited to the bigger teams, some of them actually just drop off the map, some of them come back. So there's like a whole thing going on over there. Freditos with underground is even more scary. Yeah, he's adding quite a bit of value there. Yes, indeed. Now we do have to take a look also on Mashhad. This is the capital city of Persia, Nader Sha, and I do see he does benefit also from a dice tile to the northeast, which he can couple with his bananas to get the food and the extra production there, coupled with the face generation. He's gonna have a much earlier pantheon than usual. Did go for his 2-2 base, does have Galapagos Islands if he really wants to settle, but honestly he's gonna want to settle this direction anyway, so he can get the coastal trade routes to Spain. If he does put his city over here on the 1-3, for example, or on the banana, not only he's gonna get a harbor, a good-ish harbor, not a big one, but also he's gonna get the direction of, so Spain can actually trade on different continents. Very important to get Spain with those different continents trade routes. That actually brings us up to the triple, quadruple continent split Spain this time. Well, I did mention this was a bit awkward out of the box, that last map. I don't know what happened there. We do have Aleks with quite a few mountains in the south, a +6 campus if he wants to on that stone tile. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna get to Russia though. That's a bit of a problem because he does need masonry, and that actually takes away a lot from your tempo. Well, he might just go for another one, just a +2 to just get it fast, get it done. In the capital city, he does have his 2-1 base with 2 other 2-2s. I do see him benefiting from some lakes in the east side for those harbors, on the west side dry style, and I gotta say it's a big question if he's gonna go for harbors or commercials. We've seen quite a few times the players actually bounce between the 2 options, especially on Spain. You do want to get those merchants for the extra trade routes, but at the same time, if you have somebody to go against on the naval side, you want to get those other ones. You want to get the admirals. Big Dog,
enjoying your nice casts, streamer man.
thank you so much, Big Dog, much appreciated, sir, and welcome to the stream. Foibus, good evening, sir. Oh my goodness, that Spain spawn, yes indeed, it is awesome. Also Project Cisco, hello there, sir, how are you doing? Good evening, good evening. And we do have in the north actually Xpli on very on the northern part of this map, quite far away from everybody. If we take a look at Vietnam over here, he's gonna need to pass through all of this land with a little bit of desert plains, the grassland, and then get to his opponent. I'm pretty sure that actually gonna get to place cities closer to each other, and we do need to see how each of them are actually gonna expand their cities. And now he is also gonna be on a different continent than the Spanish capital. We will probably gonna see at least one city being put towards each other, while he does have this river to the east side that he can go and populate here. We do have two base. How do you say that, by the way? Go and grow that city, grow his cities. It is what it is. Anyway, we do have sheep tiles over here. It looks like he's gonna go builder first. He does know he doesn't need to scout that much, even though I would actually really like to see him go and find Spain, find Vietnam and the Spanish territory from the beginning. Now all we need is a relic. Yes, all we need is a relic. Going builder first is gonna allow him to not only improve the fish tile, but also these pastures, the sheep and the fish are gonna give him that extra food and quite a bit of production. We do have to take a look at the others really quickly here, because we're turn 5 and it looks like time is ticking away this time. Thang Long coming up with a 2-2 base. Coastal Vietnam, not really ideal, but I guess he's gonna try to adapt to it. Now we do have him with quite a few cities that he could place in the south on these rivers. On the west side between the mountains, iron tiles there, has forest next to the mountains, so he can place down his campuses over there. And that's a big actually penalty here for Vietnam. He can only place his districts in a certain way, and we're going to talk about this a little bit more. All land specialty districts can only be built in rainforest, marsh or woods. Now that significantly actually narrows down the options that he's going to have throughout the game. In the south, we do have actually Wasserschlange coming up relatively close to Spain, even though Hungary is not that aggressive from the beginning when it comes to his own units. Later on, when he's going to get his unique units and maybe discover some city-states, he will want to use both of them. We do have Kongo actually managing to discover where Hungary lives. He is going to be with Mvemba Kongo coming up with the capital here with 3 turns for a settler. He does benefit from extra culture points from the silk tiles, and I do see he's also going to be on a coast, but not really quite how to say in danger. I don't see anybody on this coast, so he doesn't actually need to worry about anything. He does have mountains to the west side, which he will probably want to get cities there and grow and make good use of. He can actually put cities right in the face of Hungary and try to go through these forests really quickly to do a lot of damage against Hungary. We might actually see Aleks and him try to do a 2 versus 1 against the city of Bura. Remember, ChillBro used the remap token the last time. Now it is all up to Stay Company if they want to actually keep this map or not. Now, big question would be also if Japan did figure out about Persia to the south. He does have a scout, or actually 2 scouts, and they might actually get to. Oh, they're not gonna get to find see each other. I do see Devil is the 5th with Qin Shi Unifier. Does also have the ability to go against Congo in the south. Dead Sea to the west side as a second settle. He's gonna get the era square and he's gonna get those tiles work there. Not ideal, not big, because you don't have the production. Although the era square might be nice, I do want to double check candy is in the game or not. That's what I want to double check. No, we don't have candy in the game. Boo, boo. We want candy. Ave Machiavelli, also good evening, sir. Also, I think populate fits nicely in this case. Thank you. The D-Clicks, hey, bonsoir, bienvenue, monsieur. Merci beaucoup pour le follow. In which case, populate also works. So populate with his cities, for example. Yeah, it's so okay. So I did use that word correctly. I don't know why it just didn't ring well. You know how it is? Like the English language actually has a certain ring to it, and there are words that just don't fit the narrative. It's just we got another remap going on. It looks like the players don't want to play this phone. Let's take company. Are they saying over there, you know what, we don't have Zulu on the front line, man. We don't want Zulu on the front line. What is this? We want peace and prosperity for our people. Well, it is what it is this time. We're going to need to see another map being generated here in just a few moments, and a good thing we actually have this MPH, so it does give us this option. I am also surprised about the remap. I guess we're going to need to see what they're going to land on. It's not a given to actually remap and get a better spawn. I gotta mention this, and we've seen it multiple times how teams that did actually remap, well, they ended up worse than they were before. And even yesterday when we talked with the players, they were like, maybe we should have kept that spawn, you know, like maybe. It is what it is, man. Also, MS Doll is calling out the spring. Emily Durkanova, really, I thought this looked like quite slick for them. Let's see what they end up with. I think they just went for like another one of those, how to say, dropping a coin, you know, in the bucket over there to see what happens, to see if it is going to be better than last time. Honestly, I wasn't that happy with Zulu being there myself, so maybe that's the problem there. It is what it is. Now let's see, on the west side we do have Killayad coming up with his possible 2-1 base. Oh, early faith from a tobacco on the west side. He can immediately go and settle that. I'm actually curious if he's gonna settle the tobacco, the amenity, or go for his 2-2 base across the river. By the looks of it, we do have Eye of the Sahara in the south, quite a few rivers to the northwest and to the southeast. This is going to be the map. We're going to get to talk more into detail about their map options, about their strategic resources, about where they're going to settle their early cities and so on. And we're actually going to bounce through their empires a few times until we actually get to see all of the pantheons and the third choices for city centers. It does take a little bit of time for them to actually think about where they want to settle first. Yeah, there we go. Immediately Killayad is actually going to go for this. So we do have him with a 2-1-1 base, an extra amenity from the beginning. He does get the faith. Earlier pantheon is a good thing for him, and of course not actually getting to work that 2-1 tile is good also. And we do have him pumping out scouts, a lot of rivers, actually a lot of fresh water all around his cities. That's usually how actually Pangea generates, so there's no surprise there. A few mountains also for good measure. I do see he can actually get a good setup of commercials and campuses and government plaza between these cities next to the rivers. He does have access to an iron tile and a horse tile. They are gonna be actually 3 tiles out to the southeast, and that's a bit further away than ideal. Might actually need to get another city over here to the east side so he can acquire them much cheaper. It is gonna take him 25 gold for the second ring tile and 35 gold for the third ring tile. That's quite a bit of gold there at the beginning of the game, especially. Now I do also see if he really wants to stay away and just sim, he does have that option, even though to the northeast I didn't take a sneak peek over here, and we do have Japan, so that will be his first opponent that he's gonna need to go against throughout the game. And we do have him with a lot of floodable terrain also to the northwest. This actually might open up an option for him to go for Lady of the Reeds and Marshes to get that extra production on these tiles. Is it worth it? Guess if you really want to specialize into this with maybe some Etemenanki. Otherwise, I'm not so sure Killayad is going to find that useful. We do have him with a decent amount of land to the southwest as well.
What are your thoughts on making these tiebreakers play the same map type, since tiebreaker is victory turn?
That's a good question, actually, and thank you so much, by the way, for the tier 1 sub. That's a good question. That might actually be a good idea to get these tiebreakers played on the same map, on exactly the same map, so or exactly the same map type, because it does seem like yeah, we might actually see quite a difference over there. That's actually a good point. We need to get that as a suggestion. There we go. Manjack showing up with a very good suggestion. Is there a passage out of the Spanish Ocean? No. I guess maybe later on in the game there will be. No, very, very late in the game there will be. To the west side here, maybe. Yeah, he can set up a canal. He can set up a canal over here. I get a city on the sugar canal to the east side, and the canal. Can he canal over here as well? I'm actually quite curious. Can he do that like so far away? I think he can, right? Anyway, we'll see. I thought that I was driving and listening. Same map type. Okay. Same map type. Yeah. So I guess there are maps and maps. Let me actually go through the spawns and I'm gonna answer that. In the meantime, I'm just gonna keep it there in the back of my mind and actually get something going. We do have Kyoto coming up with DieterDoner. He is gonna get his 2-2 base, and it does look like we do have him with a 2-2 stone time. And Cleozin shows up to drop.
Thank you on spot hype.
Ooh, thank you, sir. Much appreciated for your prime. Also, Ave Machiavelli. Yes, he can canal, but Civ players don't usually even know what a canal is. Wow, okay. I mean, you know, you're using map options there. We do have a scout coming up in 2 turns from Japan, and he is gonna need to actually get all of this land scouted over here. No continent split for him, nor does he have an option to trade with anybody on the coast. He is between Spain and Congo. This is gonna be a relatively hard game for Kyoto, even though if he does stay on his coast, he is gonna get quite a few options over there to get the extra +5 on his units, making it much easier for him to handle everything. Sugar Settle probably is gonna be his second one to the southwest past these mountains, and I do see he's also gonna get to discover spices and dye styles over here in the southwest. I do also notice he does have this spawn with the bananas, with the spices, with the 2-2s, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to populate all of this western coast, put a lot of cities onto it. I don't think there's an option for him to go on the other side, like towards Congo over here. It feels like this would be a bit too aggressive against Congo, so I don't think that's an option. We do have horses coming up to the southwest of Kyoto. Looks like iron tiles over here to the east side. He will get them a bit expensive with the third living tile, and I don't see a good option for him to actually get a city there to get it, unless he wants to go for non-fresh, and getting to build granaries from the beginning is just no. It feels like it's more of a penalty than everything else. We do have Madrid coming up with a 3-2 banana. Looks like 4 turns for a settler here, and I do see he did have the option to go for an instant style, or did he? I think he did actually. He just wanted to settle in place and didn't want to bother to spend the gold on the banana tile. He does have a +3 harbor over here if he wants to, and unfortunately he's gonna find out that next to the mountains to the west side, he's actually gonna have horses over there, so blocking possible campus slot. But this one would be good, a +4 campus, easy peasy. And we do have also another +4 over here on the cattle tile, where he could put another settle there, and I do see he might actually get to work his faith here. He's not working his faith. I did want to double check if he's actually working this instant style. When he's gonna grow into the third pop though, he might work that faith tile for a few turns. The problem is the production over here. You just don't get the production going on the instance style, so yeah. Anyway, we do have to the east side a decent amount of cost for him to go and settle. He does have a continent split to the northwest. He knows about it, so I'm pretty sure he's going to want to get the first settle there, so he can trade with those double yields trade routes from the beginning. I do also notice he doesn't really have a city state to take out. The city of Muscat is 2 tiles out from his coast. Vilnius is 1 tile out from this coast. Vanning a city maybe, but that's gonna be right in the face of Japan, so we're going to need to see how they're gonna play. I also want to point out there is a possibility that Japan might actually want a holy site. He can go holy site. This might be quite a problem if he goes for holy site. Oh, I don't know about that, man. I mean, next to Spain over here, if he doesn't find Spain before he's actually going to choose to go for a religion, that is going to be a problem. Also, Abudu Siaka Amfar, is Spain considered a risky civ to take because of the spawn dependency? Not really, actually, not really. We do have I would say we do have most of the time Spain actually ending up on these continent splits, and even if you don't get the continent split, it does generate enough yields from those traders anyway, more than usual, more than everybody else. You waited to get back to office? Oh, I see. Yeah, I remember. I do remember that I need to answer that question, and I'm still churning through the information there. Xpli coming up with a setter coming from his city. We do have him with a builder also. He did improve his salt mine for an extra amenity, and it does look like he's gonna be between 2 opponents. To the east side he's gonna have China, and to the south he is gonna have Vietnam, and it does look like Vietnam is closing in for maybe a possible settler snatch. We do see Zulu is actually keeping one of his scouts relatively close to him, and I really hope he's actually going to move it on the salt mine. I really hope this is going to happen, because this warrior might end up doing quite a bit of tears over here on the lands of Zulu. Well, we do have another scout coming up in 110 from Ulundi, and I do see he's benefiting from a culture tile from underneath his settle. That's actually quite important. Oh, yeah, there we go. And the scout will pop in the salt mine, and then it does look like a Zulu can move on the jade this turn, but then he needs to shift enter somewhere. Yeah, it's fine. Actually, it's fine. Anyway, another setter coming up in 7. It looks like his strategic resources, he will have iron, 3 tiles out to the southwest. The horses are going to be a bit too far away, although I'm pretty sure he's going to put another setter over here, and we do need to see if this 2-2 is going to be his option. We also notice Xpli here is prepared to defend his salt mine at all costs with a scout, and yes, TRYNDA's warrior might actually get to attack into him. He's moving to the north here, and he does actually have a good spawn to the north. That's not bad actually. Settling on the 1-2, getting the 2-3-1 deer tiles, other 1-3 is a bit of a problem with the food, but I'm pretty sure he can make it work with these wheat tiles, getting some extra farms there. We do have in the south actually Vietnam, also with a setter coming out of his cities. He did get Mount Vesuvius on his east side, and he is quite far away from the west with a landmass blocking him. Look at all of these mountains blocking him from getting to Spanish cities, or vice versa. I think this is basic. Is this a cage fight against Japan? Oh my god, this feels like a cage fight against Japan. There's like nobody in the south between Spain and Kongo to help them out. Oh man, DieterDoner, I don't know, man. I don't know. DieterDoner might actually get sandwiched. Pun intended, bro. Good evening to Left Hand channel. Hello there, sir. Good evening. +7 campus. Wait, where did you see that? +7 campus. Whoa. Where did you see a +7 campus? What was it? Oh, this one. 5 and a 2. Yeah. He can do it actually. Aleks can get that +7 campus quite easily. Now we do have TRYNDA actually moving towards the north with his settler, and I do see he's getting another settler in 6. We do need to see if he's gonna choose to go on the left side of that river or right side of the river. He does have a bigger amount of rainforest tiles and forest tiles, so he's gonna be quite happy with all of the possibilities for his districts. And of course we're gonna need to see where he's gonna choose to put that triple quadruple thun placement as well. We do have him with a 3-1 base actually underneath his captor. He does have a rice tile. We do have horses over here to the east in the 2nd ring, and it does seem like his iron is going to be 3rd ring on the west side. Probably going to settle a city there to get to improve it and acquire that resource. And also imagine Australia +10 campus. The triple campus of Pingala is still up. Yes, it is still up. If I remember correctly, we still have Pingala over here with the 200% adjacency bonus towards his series campus tile. We do need to take a look at Devries. What is he doing here? He has... Oh, man. Devries is getting in with a scout. LDK needs to move on the right style. He's probably gonna... Oh no, he's actually moving on the forest on the west side. Okay. And yeah, there we go. He actually moved. That actually takes away from the scout's ability to go there. He doesn't know about it. He doesn't know about the settler. Unbelievable. And Hamatana got settled on the Lake Redba. It is very close to the cities of China. It does look like this might actually be the first conflict we're going to see in the game over here. Now we do have Devries trying to put some more pressure on the Chinese city, on the Persian cities, while in the capital he's getting some defensive units. The slingers over here will need to get to the river so they can actually attack any kind of pesky unit that is going to come through them. We do have Changsha also getting a monument out. He did get his 2-2 base underneath the capital city with a 2-3 banana to work to the northwest. I'm pretty sure they're going bronze here. Both Devries and TRYNDA are going bronze, and we do have LDK also following this up with his own bronze working. All 3 of them are going to fight for those generals, and it will be quite important who's going to get them and who's not going to get those. We do have him 2 turns for another settler here. It looks like war has been declared, and that actually, kicked out Devries' spawn. Oh, somebody got a relic. Whoa. Who got relic? Killayad got relic. Oh my god, Kongo got relic, guys. Kongo got relic. He has religious settlements and he has an extra relic in the capital. The chains of the apostle. Woo! Brady712, thank you so much for the prime, sir. Much appreciated for your 4 months. Thank you. Hannibal without the elephants anyway. Well, I mean, to be honest about Hannibal over there, the elephants kind of died on the way. They didn't really do much. You know, they were like, by the time he got to the Roman cities, there were like maybe 2 elephants left in the, in the whole army. Is 200% not a bit broken? Yes and no, because you actually need to spend those governor titles over there, taking away from other bonuses. Actually, there are quite a few very good options in the governor titles for you to go for, so it's kind of a give and take over there. Now we do need to take a look at Persia as well. Mashad looks like he's pumping out slingers here, a bit of a surprise, and of course he is going to try to push out the Hungarian units and the Chinese units. To the south, we do also see his scout is being pushed away from Hungary's capital, and I do see actually Hungary does have the land available for him, only to go towards Persia. So Persia will have a mission, a big mission throughout this particular game. He is going to need to go to war against both Hungary and China at the same time. Not the easiest mission in the game. We do have Johannesburg in the middle that of course can be levied over here by the Hungarian leaders, and we're going to need to see if Persia is going to be up for the challenge. There is also another city that Persia could actually put in the north. I don't think he's going to go that far, and I do see he's actually putting off his third settle for some time now. He does have both iron and horses in the second ring in the south of his city center, and I do see in the city of Hangmatan, of course, working that extra culture is giving him a few bonuses, opening up the civic tree much faster than his opponents, and getting access to those very good civics. Cards, that's what I wanted to say. In the governments you always want to couple what you want to do in those particular turns with the civic cards, so you get the maximum bonuses towards something. Maybe half cost unit, maybe you get that, maybe you get that. There's quite a few things that you can get.
15 months on spot hype. I would say pray for nukes, but I don't think it's happening this game.
Whoa, thank you so much, Trojan man. 50 months, oh my god, thank you, sir. And yes, let's pray for some nukes. We're gonna need to see if that's happening. I still see a message pop up over here with a hype train. I have no idea how this gets triggers, by the way. What if Zulu takes Johannesburg like a forward base and spawns imps into the 3 players? That could be a thing. He's gonna actually need to move quite a bit over here to the south, and I do believe Vietnam is probably gonna be his first choice to attack. We do have Vasashrange needing to actually move to the north. It looks like Persia did actually get to promote his scout and got his health back. It does look like he will try to stop the settle of Hungary for a little while, and yeah, he might actually do some delays over here in the Hungarian plans. We do have Hungary also getting his trade done. He's probably going to want to use it internally between his cities. Doesn't have a good option to send it externally anyway, unless he has an easy mission in Johannesburg. Did he even meet this city to the north? That's a good question. Yeah, he did. Okay, he did. It's fine. It's fine. Now, in the capital city, he does also benefit from an iron tile to the northeast in the second ring. Also, horses to the east side. We do have a builder coming up in 3. And I do see the monument from Estergom. Now, he is moving to the north. And that's the biggest question. If he is actually going to go for his 2-2 over here to the north. Or is he going to want to wait to settle the ivory for the extra bonuses of having an amenity over there, the gold, and of course the positioning. Okay, so I think we actually got to the end of this first phase of the game. We do have the biggest thing coming up here in the first phase. I do have to point out Kongo did get a relic that actually gives him quite a few bonuses in his empire. Kongo does get extra bonuses from each relic. He also has a palace with 5 of those options in there, 5 of those slots in there for relics, so pretty big. I do see quite a few pantheons as well, but before I actually talk about the pantheons, I do want to answer Menjak's question about what are my thoughts the same map. It does seem like it's equitable, as in it does seem like it would be the fairest choice to actually have the triple how to say the triple tie breaks on the same map type. Unfortunately, I've seen a lot of maps that actually do spawn so differently that it might not matter if it's gonna be, unless we actually use the same map, not map type, how do you say, the same map, like exactly the same map, how do you call that? Let me see, there's a seed, the same map seed. Other than that, there are Pangeas that will get you like northeast, east, west, something like that. Positions, it's actually quite a bit of a problem. I should say north, south, and east, west. They do take longer by design. Now, I did see the players trying to stay away from maps like Highlands and 7 Seas. They know that is going to be a problem. They know from the get-go they might actually have a longer game if they do go for Highlands or 7 Seas. So they just try to stay away from it. Yeah, does the 2-foot tile in Bura count for Hungary's production bonus? The 2-foot tile in Bura, which one? This one? Wait, which one? This is the 2-2 in Bura. There's like no other 2-foot tile. I have no idea what are you referring. Oh, you mean wait, no. Oh, you mean this one? No, this one no. It only the direct ones matter towards his production. If you're referring to the Pearl of the Danube bonus, so everybody knows what I'm talking about is Hungary. This one, the Pearl of the Danube bonus, the 50% production to districts and buildings constructed across a river from a city center. It's only directly over here. So only the 2-1 and only the 2-2 will get that bonus. In the city of Pex, for example, there's like no bonus because he settled over there. No, he would have had at least one bonus, but that's not happening. In Esztergom, again, same thing happening because he didn't choose to go for something like the sheep tile there. Instead of having 3 tiles with a bonus, he's only gonna have 1 tile with a bonus. That, I guess, min-maxing and I guess player choices for how he wants to actually get the next stage of the game going, get some adjacency between his districts, have the actually reach from his city centers for those districts to build and so on. Also, MS Doll, have you seen the Pingala in action with 200% bonus? I believe yes, at the beginning when it was implemented, almost never again. Like I saw it, the players tried it out. It didn't actually give them the result they were looking for, so then they just stopped using it. Okay, so I do want to take a look at the pantheons here of each player. We do have Kongo, religious settlements. He's going to get the extra 2 tiles whenever he's going to settle a new city. He does get production towards settlers, and you can see he's actually putting from Mbanza Kongo and Mbanza Nusuni another 2 ones really quickly. He's going to get another one from his capital, and Magnus is going to be used in his capital city. Now we do have Japan coming up with City Patron Goddess, getting the 40% of his first district in a city, which I gotta say, I'm actually quite curious. Is he gonna go harbors here first? Probably harbors here first. I do have my question answered also, if he's gonna go faith generation or not, and I believe he actually found Spain to the southeast, so I'm pretty sure he knows that faith is not gonna be an option, as in going for a religion is not gonna be an option, mostly because, well, you don't want to give up 3+5 to your opponent to come against you. And we do have him also getting his population up, getting the monuments for the culture, getting a galley in the water. I guess he wants to scout out his options, and yes, he is going to have the option to go around this bay and maybe do some damage with boats against Mashhad very late in the game over here. Frigates can attack from the crabs, that's about it. We do have actually Persia managing to get quite a few units over here. Wait, is this? This can be settled, right? This can be settled. Okay, so this scout doesn't have enough movement. This scout doesn't have enough movement or damage, but it can actually get the promotion. It's okay, too late. That settler will actually get to settle. Okay, it's fine. There we go. It's fine. He knows. He knows. Okay, Pantheons. God of the Sea picked up by Spain. He already has his traders started up from Valladolid and Madrid, across the continent over there, so he gets the double bonus. I do see him also placing the city of Valladolid next to that that +4 campus I was talking about earlier between the two reef tiles. Very important to get those possibilities going. He did improve his horse style, and it does seem like they're gonna need to try to help out as much as possible Nader Sha, get that iron in and get the gold generation for him as well. And now the fact that he did manage to get the God of the Sea does also open up the option for him to improve all of these tiles and get an extra production point on each of these, making these a 3-2-1 fish, a 2-2-1-1 amber tile, and they're gonna get more yields whenever he's gonna get like lighthouse, for example. Or maybe Auckland, I don't know. Did anybody see Auckland in the game? I didn't see Auckland in the game, but maybe there is Auckland in the game. Do you remember that game with Gran Colombia with crazy +8 campus? Yes, exactly. And I know exactly. That's exactly the game I was thinking about. Like they did not even in that case they wanted to use it. It was so sad indeed. And after this, we wonder if Civ players know about canals. They know, man. They know about canals. It's fine. Come on. Will first Iceman let Japan get to Spain? Don't think so. Actually, I don't know. I think the first ice melt is this, then second one this, and then the third one is this. So third ice melt would probably do the job over here. I'm not sure exactly how the algorithm works on the ice melts. Maybe it is the first, like the first semicircle around something at the territory might actually do that. Now we do have also Moksha establishing in the city of Madrid. Interesting that he didn't go for Magnus first. We do see him putting down his harbors. Looking at Zulu, God of War and Plunder has been picked up. He already has 3 Ikandas and he started making 4 great general points a turn. Very nice. He's going to actually get 6 per turn. We do have him with a few builders coming up from his cities and going for the expansions. 4th and 5th settler coming up from Ulundi and Kwadukuza. He's not that worried yet about Vietnam to the south, but look at this beautiful setup over here, coming up with campuses and multiple tons around these districts. He is gonna try to get as big as he can get when it comes to these districts. Well, we do have also Magnus establishing here in Thang Long. I do see God of the Forge has been picked up by Vietnam. He is expecting war from the beginning stages of the game. He does have an iron tile to the west side already improved, and I don't see his horses yet improved. He does have them in the southeast, so he can actually acquire them if he needs to. I'm pretty sure he's actually quite worried about Zulu from the north, even though I would actually say Zulu might wait a little bit. And the biggest question will be, what will Zulu choose to use as units against Vietnam, and how will Vietnam react to that choice? We also have Goddess of the Hunt picked up by Devries. He's gonna get that extra gold on all of these camps improved. He does have 3 of them in the capital, and you do see an extra point of food as well on these tiles. So 3 to 5 ivory tiles here for him. He did actually put down his first encampment and started putting down encampment training projects. We do need to see how fast actually Persia can get those immortals going. He will need to defend his south as well as his north, so there's quite a bit of a challenge here for LDK. Now he's also going for his encampment training projects, and I do see he's okay. He might actually try to deny a general from either Hungary or Vietnam. Oh, that might be big. They might try to do this. Like if Zulu gets a project, he might actually get to recruit 2 of those. Persia getting 1, and then China getting the 4th, and that's it. Oh, well, we'll see what Devries can do here. We'll see also how LDK is going to plan this. He did manage to get his iron tile improved to the south of his capital city, and he does have initiation rights as a pantheon. He knows he's going to need to build a lot of units here, and he's preparing to do exactly that. Initiation rights does give him a bit of faith from his production, from his units production, whenever he's going to pop a unit from his city, finishing to train it. In the south, Hungary did not actually get to pick his pantheon here. We're turn 26, and he should actually be close to it. Let's actually take a look. Wasserschlange, he doesn't make any faith. He doesn't have any faith. Okay, he's unfaithful over here. Wasserschlange is trying to prove to all of us that pantheons do not matter. Well, he did manage to get his iron improved here. He does have a few sheep tiles that he could go for on the west side, and I do have to actually say this would have made quite an interesting religious idols if he really wanted to, improving all of that mercury to the south, getting extra yields of gold and faith into it. We do have him also with diamonds in the north over here that would have gotten the same bonus, and yeah, you know, if it works, bro. Anyway, we do have him going for his warriors. I think also he did prioritize getting the production going because he knows this is a problem. Now his builder can actually try to chop an training project, even though I do see Persia going already finished up one encampment training project, and he's going for the second one in 2 turns. I do see LDK does have a pesky Chinese scout problem over here, and he's gonna try to deal with it as soon as possible. The trader is gonna move, and it will create a road between Hamatana and Mashhad, while that scout is just sitting there telling him, no, I don't want to move, make me move, bro. I mean, I'm gonna take your trader, bro. Whatever you do, I'm gonna take your trader. Well, this is actually quite an easy solving issue if you don't actually shift under your turn. The trader will move last second of the turn. There we go, and then he's gonna shift enter it in the city of Ashad, not allowing Devries the moments he needs to actually take that settler with him. And as you can see, of course, the warrior is going to try to shadow that scout. We do have the option for him to go for the immortals already. It is a bit of a problem with the gold generation here and that iron that he has in his empire. We only see Matthias Corvinus benefiting from 2 iron. TRYNDA is on 8. We do have on the other side LDK on 4, and it doesn't look like anybody from his team is gonna have that option here, that strategic resource. Well, we are 1028. We do see Canomite actually asking us 3 encampment spammers. Only 1 can get war and plunder. Indeed, so many encampment civs. Yes, indeed, we got so many of these projects starting to come around here. Zulu is gonna get the option to get a general next turn. Persia will have 1. China looks like is 2 turns away from finishing another encampment training project, and I do see Hungary might actually chop this one. So again, very important to see exactly who's gonna get what here. I'm actually quite sad we don't see Zulu trying to get a project there. Really quite sad. We do have actually 1 project started up from Vietnam. TRYNDA, well, I gotta say, it's not really well known for Vietnam to get a lot of these. He does need to get the projects in the thumbs unless they have barracks in them. They don't actually give him general points, so it's kind of awkward. A lot of production needs to be spent there, but I gotta say TRYNDA is setting up his empire quite nicely to get that extra science with the Pen-Russian voice. He's gonna get the culture from these districts, making it quite important. So okay, let's see what we have here. Persia coming up 34 out of 30. We got Zulu 32 out of 30, Hungary 31-30, China 20 out of 30, and then Vietnam coming up with well, the next project in. Taking a look at the quick era score here, we do have everybody reaching the threshold for a golden age. 19 points. You need 19 points to actually get a golden age here. 19, 22, 29, 22, 27, 22, 22, and 24 points are available for them. The first immortal is also in production for the cities of Persia. He is actually going to move it away. He's getting a few builders here. I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to get another city on the west side and of course poke his enemy. There is a archer coming up from Changsha, which will deal with the warrior of Persia if he doesn't move it back and upgrade it into an immortal. I gotta say, if you actually want to defend against immortals, archers are not the way to go. These immortals actually eat those archers alive, man. They're very nasty. Have you seen piranhas? They're basically like that. We do have Hungary coming up with Johannesburg. He does have, he did manage to levy this city-state, and you do see those warriors are coming back. He's going to try to upgrade his units into swordsmen and send them towards Persia. They do benefit from an extra +3 against their opponents, and very important, an extra movement point. That is going to be a problem. Good evening, Salty Capybara. How are you doing, ma'am? And welcome. Also, Rafifi pointing out that I'm pretty sure almost all players forgot about Qin Shi, mad that the Fevan can build canal to Mason. Wow. Yeah, that might happen, man. Also, Sandorius, did Spain not see the Eastern Giga campus? Giga. This one? I think he did, because he can place another city on the geothermal fissure. It's fine. He's just going for full cities over here, or max cities. Okay, we do have Hungary actually with the great general that could give him quite a few options to defend himself and or attack. I do see this Trunk general will actually give all of the units levied from Johannesburg. If they're gonna turn into swordsmen, they're gonna get an extra +5 and an extra movement point, making them 4 movement, extremely maneuverable going against the Persian units. Now these immortals also benefit from a general point general here, and I do think it is a bit of an issue here for LDK to get enough units if his allies are not going to give him the iron, and this is the biggest issue here. Xpli is aware of this, and he did manage to get his iron improved here. I do see he did also get to recruit Hannibal Barca, and well, who did not get a general? Wait, I think everybody got a general, right? Oh no, it's China. China didn't get a general. He's gonna get a medieval Renaissance one. Oh well, that's a bit expensive, and I guess he's gonna need to go for those units. Now we do need to see how the players will want to use their golden ages for the maximum effectiveness of their empire. We will also need to see who's gonna get the gold for them. It's quite important to get the gold generation here. Looking at the yield stamp, it does look like the state company does have a much more balanced approach about this. They're not actually just steaming ahead. They are about the same level with ChillBro. We are turn 31, so we can actually take a look on all of the options. We do have Qin Shi Unified going for a Pen Brush and Voice Golden Age. He's gonna get the culture from these encampments, and I do believe he's gonna get those points of gold. Now when he's gonna get his barracks, he's also gonna get slots for those writers, and I'm pretty sure he's the only one making writer points. 3 writer points this per turn here from China. We did also have him choose Pingala as an opener, which is good because he's gonna get the extra science point for his citizens, making him a 10 science, 14 culture. I don't believe he has a Pingala science at the moment. What did he go for if he doesn't have that? Maybe it's just an update problem here. I would have expected a bit more from Pingala here. Not gonna lie. We do have Matthias Corvinus with Pen Brush and Voice on 13 science and 8 culture here, or yeah, 8 culture, 11 gold per turn. He does have a lot of units prepared to actually do the damage against Persia. You do see LDK is trying to scout around what's happening here. He is also getting a builder to improve his resources, and will get to chop more of these immortals. Very important how he positioned actually Passagarde. It is across the river. He's not going to get into that city, the river defense he would have wanted, which is a bit of a surprise, but I can't say he could do it otherwise because of that unit that was just sitting over there blocking his options. So we do need to see. There we go. Every season 15 and 14. There we go. He got the science from Pingala. We do have Hungary upgrading his units from Johannesburg. There are 3 of these swordsmen there, and another one here next to the city of Pex. 2 of them actually next to the city of Pex. And we do see them, of course, with not only 4 movement, but they have +5 from a combat general and +3 from the Raven King trait. Very important, very important. Victor also assigned. It looks like Persia is gonna have quite a bit of a problem here on his hands. We do have to take a look at Hojo. Hojo is 9 science with 18 culture. He's starting to get the gold for his teammates here, 22 gold a turn. And yes, he does have to fight Kongo and Spain at the same time. We do see him actually putting a few pillages, burning some of these pastures next to Valladolid. And I do see him trying to figure out exactly what Kongo is doing to his southwest. He did open up with harbors, and I do see him getting his upcoming settlers from all 3 cities. He's putting his government plaza in such a way that he's going to get bonuses to his harbor, and some campuses over here next to the government plaza in the mountains. It is kinda in danger. You do have that a mountain over there that, you know, it has a volcano. I don't know, man. We'll see if that volcano actually explodes. You know, sometimes volcano just doesn't explode. It refuses to blow up. We do have a Pen Brush and Voice coming up from TRYNDA as well. He did actually get 16 science with 28 culture, opening up with these campuses. And you do see he's putting a guy from Plaza there for more yield. I'm pretty sure he's going to also want to expand here. Getting a few horses from Trakio. He did get a general, so he's going to be quite happy defending against Zulu, even though you do see Zulu is just trying to expand. Also putting a connection for Spain, so they could start trading coastally from an early part of the game here. We do have also Warlord Storm being chosen by TRYNDA. He definitely feels he's in danger against Zulu, doesn't feel comfortable enough to actually go for more expanse, and we do need to see if he's actually going to be successful into fighting Zulu. Zulu is actually quite a hard civilization to fight throughout the game. We do have on the other side Killayad coming up with 13 science and 21 culture, 2, 4, 5 cities, getting to 2 turn a campus here in Sudi, and I do see he's getting his audience chamber in Mubaza, Kongo. I believe he also will get another relic whenever he's going to finish this audience chamber, if I remember correctly, and he's of course starting to get those merchant points. He's on 4.9 great merchant points. Koleos being the first one is going to get an extra luxury resource, and he actually did get to settle the Sahara. Interesting. That's actually quite south over here. We'll probably want to take Jerusalem also. I do have to mention, most of the time when you have Hungary in the game, man, you don't want to keep city-states alive next to you. You just don't. Like, there is so much aggressiveness that can come out from those city-states being levied from Hungary. You just want to take them out as quickly as possible. Now we do have Aleks with 8 science and 30 culture a turn here with Spanish cities. He's getting his ancestral hall going. He's going to try to get as many cities out as possible. And I do want to double check what's going on here, because Persia, yeah, with the immortal. I gotta point out, by the way, Hungary's units, these ones exactly, the ones that did get levied from Johannesburg, can actually attack through forest like this. So it's going to be dangerous for LDK to stay so far into his opponent's vision, or grasp, or something. Range, I think range. Not Divine Spike Pingala promotion. No, does it where Divine Spike should have specific wording about theater squares? I believe it does. On Great Writers, you only get it on amphitheaters. You don't get it immediately. Let me actually take a look over here. If I remember correct, wait, Divine Spark. No, not this. Come on, man. Divine Spark, this. So you do have holy sites, campuses, industrial zones, and then it's amphitheaters, not the theater square. Also, Salty Capybara, how have you been doing? The steak company has a spicy draft. I like pretty aggressive. Yes, they came out to fight, to brawl against their opponents, and I guess this is a result of their triple tiebreak. We're gonna need to see how fast they can actually end this game against their opponents. It's quite a challenge to try to do it quickly. Looking at the lands of Spain, he did manage to get that trader, and it does look like it is going directly to the capital city of Zulu, getting, let's see, 39 gold a turn for him. But oh my god, Spain actually took away a builder, and we do see that, Japan took away a builder, and we do see that builder had 2 charges on it. He's gonna move it out, while Spain is gonna get to defend his government plaza with a slinger. I do see DieterDoner's scout is looking for more victims over here. I do have to point out Aleks here does actually need to get more defense on these builders and their improvements, because this is not gonna work, man. If he's gonna build builders and they're gonna be taken away, that's a problem. Now we do have that ancestral hall finishing up next turn. He is getting his settlers from Valladolid and Seville, probably going to follow up with one from Madrid. He does need the 7 pop for the next district, and I do see he improved quite a few tiles here. Probably going to take out that cattle for campus tile. I really hope he's actually going to put a campus there, and we're going to need to see how he is going to try to put the pressure on Japan. And we do have also Nader Sha coming up with a monumentality golden age. He knows he's going to need to keep on building these units, and he's getting the faith from each of these builds. We can actually see him buying out some builders directly with that faith generation. He's acquiring, finishing up these units, and I do see he's trying to get another expand going from Mashhad. He can actually do another expand here on the right style, can do another expand to the west of Hagmatana, around where this scout is, but on this side of the river, like between the 2 rivers, is probably the best choice. While in the south, he will start to actually pressure Hungary slowly. The Immortals do less damage with the ranged attacks, but they do benefit from all of the other bonuses that the Immortal would get, like how to say, the promotion will get more damage for him. Oligarchy will do more damage on these Immortals, and generals and so on. So we do need to see how he's gonna try to get all of those with promotions over here, and if he is gonna be successful into properly attacking into the Hungarian units. Of course, Hungary benefiting from, oh my god, he's actually gonna put a city right in the face of Persia. Yeah, he's aggressive, man. We got Vastashangi over here not giving an inch to his territory. Yeah, I can understand why. Impies can help you achieve anything. Yes, Salty. Oh, you put the finger on the wound over there. Yes, we're going to need to see if TRYNDA is going to manage to do something against these Impies. While Zulu, as you can see, is still building up Ikandas. He didn't actually get classical unit, and this might come back to haunt him. He does have a scout being placed over here in Babanango, and I do see he's going to be facing one of the TRYNDA warriors there. He needs to be careful because that horse can actually get to his city of Babanango extremely quickly, and of course if he doesn't actually have classical unit strength, that city is gonna die very fast. His general is also far away, and this is dangerous. If you want to scout with your general, you gotta be prepared for the repercussions over here. Just like with admiral, sometimes you actually can block these persons, and since they can't take units, since they can't attack anybody, and you don't step on them, well, they just remain over there blocked for the remainder of the game. Needs to be careful not to let this happen to Hannibal Barca. I think he went on a vacation, man. I think this guy, so you know what, guys, I'm just gonna go and survey all of the land around you. Just take care of your cities, take care of Mima, and it's all good. Oh, he's doing it. TRYNDA's doing it. Oh my god, Babanango is gonna get attacked, and it does look like TRYNDA is not gonna take prisoners. We do have Xpli and figuring out what's going on here. He still doesn't have an oh my god. TRYNDA showing up on the city's borders of Babanango with a few of these forces. I have no idea how Xpli did not see the city's strength of his opponent over here, nor his army size. He does have 191 military strength, and it does seem like this is a big problem over here for Zulu. Even if he does manage to get a unit inside of that, it does seem like that city might be doomed. Doomed, I tell you. Now we do have LDK actually pushing forward with his Immortals, building some more horses over here, and it does seem like Xpli is managing to see what's going on here in China, noticing that there aren't that many units for LDK to bother with. Persia is getting more promotions on these Immortals, and also putting the pressure on the Hungarian units is slowly eating away at their strength here. Now we do need to see if there is gonna be enough strength on these Immortals to actually take down the Hungarian units. I'm pretty sure with each unit attack on another unit, you're gonna get that experience. The experience will actually gather more than the health being taken down. So unless you actually couple your moves properly, you might end up giving promotions to your opponent, not actually managing to push through his line of defense. Just a defensive army. Yeah, it's just passing through, guys. It's just passing through. We do have Nongoma actually trying to get a horse out. It will be 2 turns, and I do see Xpli did actually buy a warrior, but again, oh my god, I really hope that warrior is not gonna sit in the city. I really hope he's not gonna sit in the city. That city is dead. That city is dead. First blood over here by TRYNDA. Xpli is gonna take away a city from his opponent, and I guess the biggest question would be if he's gonna want to keep that city or not. We do have more horses coming out from Molundi. He's starting to chop them out, and will actually need to face this Vietnamese army on the battlefield here. Archers are also starting to get back. The general has been on his well, vacation over here, so he needs to get back as well. It will take him a few turns to get into position, so he gives bonuses to these horses to be as strong as the Vietnamese ones. Now we do have multiple archers also coming out from Takio and Hoalu. I'm pretty sure actually TRYNDA is trying to go for his Voichians as soon as possible, while he's seeing that Xpli is definitely disrespecting him over here. We're going to need to see if Xpli is actually gonna switch his opinion, I should say, and of course all of his empire towards war, because he does need to. He's Zulu, man. You can't see him with Zulu. Come on, bro. Like you gotta do the damage. You've seen TRYNDA actually pick up this God of the Forge. I mean, that means something, you know. That means something. That means he wants to do a lot of units. Anyway, we do have actually Persia coming up to defend himself against the Hungarian troops. Looks like there was a push over here. One of the horses of Persia did get pushed back, while there is a possibility for him to triple slam this immortal next to the mountains. We do need to see if LDK is going to be quick on the buttons here. He does have more immortals coming out from his cities, especially from the city of Pasagarde, and he needs to be careful. Oh no, there is a Hungarian scout over there that might actually snatch the settler from him. If he doesn't actually okay, so he took down a warrior. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. He took down one of the swordsmen, so he's getting the drop. He's going to getting the drop on his opponents here. He's still not actually prioritizing getting something. Oh wait, he sees the scout. Doesn't he see the scout? It's 3 tiles out. He should see this. Yes, he knows. He knows. Okay, it's fine. I really hope the color doesn't actually, you know, like combine with the background over there, and through some problems, well, he's gonna get to see it. He's not gonna get to see it. Oh, I see Aleks over here is also disrespecting a little bit Japan. Japan is not disrespecting his opponents here, and we do have Killayad coming up with his markets, also managing to get Koleos first. It looks like, did he get another thing? No. We do have Hypatia coming up for Vietnam, getting him a free library, and I do see, yeah, Koleos did get recruited here. Not another merchant though, or does he have another merchant? Wait, no, he did get Koleos, and that's it. Okay, next one up is Marcos Ricinius Crassus. This is also not a very important one. He is making 9.9 great merchant points a turn, so he's fine. I do have to point out there is a possibility the city of Babanago will be taken back. There are more horses coming up from Ulundi. The general is back in action here. Xpli will probably get the swordsman as well. Looking at his technology here, he's going for apprenticeship, and I guess he doesn't have movement on the warrior, so I can't see if he has the option to upgrade it. It's more of a problem of iron, and I'm pretty sure they're dumping all of the iron on Nader Sha, on the immortals over here. Okay, another attack coming out. Looks like next turn probably that swordsman is gonna go down, and the army of Hungary is dwindling. Let's see what's happening here. Shift entering away. We do have the horses moving. The general did get pushed back in the city center. TRYNDA is gonna get that going. More of these horses coming online, and yes, this is a bit of an awkward moment over here with 4 horses from Vietnam, another 3 on the way, with a general over there giving the bonuses to quite a few of them. We do have a swordsman also. It does seem like the Hungarian troops are doing more damage against the Vietnamese ones, and we do need to see how this matchup is gonna end. Quite are getting more horses. Ulundi is probably gonna get more. Builders are also starting to come out from his cities to help him get the chops going, while Babaganango is still in TRYNDA's borders. Okay, what's going on here? We do have a warrior moving with LDK settlers. It looks like Devris did notice that stone tile might be prime land for his opponent. Of course, yes, his opponent, LDK could just settle the 2-1 if he really wants to. It's fine. It's not that bad, but he's going to lose another city spot over here on the coast, which, I mean, might be bad long term. If Kongo is going to get a coastal city, I don't think so. So, anyway. We do have him, LDK, we do have LDK actually getting the promotions on the immortals, getting more strength towards them, and he is gonna start smashing through the units here slowly but surely. We do have actually Hungary retreating 2 of his units. You do see these guys over here did get pushed back considerably, and he's trying to upgrade as many as possible, but the immortals are still very strong against his units. He doesn't have the general on all sides. He's trying to put it in the middle so he gets as many units with the extra damage as possible. The city of Pex does also benefit from Governor Victor. I am actually curious if this is Governor Victor. Yes, with the +3 promotion, garrison commander there. Also Monkey Wazaro, Vietnam counter Zulu pretty well. Well, it looks like. Look at those Persian Peridesas, brilliant thinking. Yeah, he's getting as much gold as possible from these tiles. I do have to point out Devris from the north is not really attacking him. He's just trying to sim there, and he's right now on what, 20 science and 30 culture. Might be a bit problematic though. It does seem like Persia's immortals are actually doing quite a few victims in the armies of Hungary, and Hungary just needs to keep on putting these on the front line. While I do see Spain and Mvemba are starting to get their stats up with a lot of gold. 42 gold per 10 from Aleks, and the Killayad is on 43. Biggest question is, can Xpli take down Vietnam over here? It looks like he is starting to get his spearmen up. We do have what I should say, not only take down Vietnam, but also defend his borders first and then do something against Vietnam. That's what I wanted to say. We do need to see if now with more generals and of course more units coming out from his cities, he's going to manage to take back his city and push back the armies of Vietnam. The upcoming void chains here are going to be an issue. 2 turns for TRYNDA to get machinery. Biggest question is, does he have the gold? They're not that easy to get. Of course, he is going to try to get his civil service, and we're going to need to see if he does manage to get mercenaries in the meantime. I don't know if he got mercenaries. That's an information that I don't think I can actually see at the moment until we're gonna see that option pop up. Also, Persia is running Pingala internals. Yeah, probably. Yeah, he's Pingala internals. He is on what, 24 science and 16 culture. He's fine, guys. He's fine. He's getting campuses here. He is trying to get that Hungarian scout away from the tile he really wants. And I do see he did deploy one of the horses to take care of it. While, of course, he's moving forward with his immortals. You can actually see these immortals 60 strength, just deleting archers left, right, and center. He just chose not to attack into it with the melee attack, and chose to attack it with the range attack. That's actually why he did less damage. And there we go, he got this city slot here. 4 turns for Wolostro to finish in Mashhad. He's gonna get more production towards these units, and every time, by the way, he finishes up a unit, he's still getting that faith, getting to use it with a monumentality, getting to buy builders, getting to chop more units and so on. It's just a circle of awesomeness over here happening. We got 2, 4, 5 cities chosen by Aleks to settle, and it does look like he is going to need to get a few more of these traders going, choosing to go externally for the extract gold he's going to make here. He does have this +7 campus next to Barcelona, but he did of course go for his harbor first, and he does have a builder showing up there. Feudalism timing is open. We do see the extra builder charges here, and I do see he's also getting more settles in the south. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, man. Like, Spain is gonna get very big here, very big. And we do have Japan on this side, on the west side, only 5 cities at the moment, and I do see a 6th one is gonna come up, a 7th one with Lahore. And he's gonna take out that city state and finishing up Orient Chamber in his capital city. He did put down the campus there in a +4 position next to Kyoto, and of course he still has sometimes that he could get another district in. Maybe this one is gonna be a theater square or an industrial zone, we don't know. We do have the city of Shizuoka starting to get the harbors out. I do see he did start to get admirals, and he started to actually scout the coast here. We do also notice Killayad is starting to put more cities in the south, but staying clear away from the coast, doesn't want to get that going. What's happening here? I think the first moves here. Oh, general got pushed back. The city of Iger is in trouble. We might actually see LDK take a city from Hungary, and we do see him pushing forward into these Hungarian troops. They're not strong enough. Oh, they haven't been to the gym long enough so they can withstand the power of the Nader Sha. We got the walls up in 2 turns, and yes, I do have to mention these immortals kind of like, you know, eat walls for breakfast. There's like, you know, ma, what's for breakfast? Oh, it's a brick. You want it from that wall or from that wall? Both, it's fine. Just make me a sandwich. 1 man-at-arms for Hungary. Only on 7 turns might be enough time. Let me see. 5 turns. 5 turns for him. I don't know, man. I don't know man-at-arms, bro. We've seen actually even those men-at-arms die to the immortals. They're so good, man. They're so good. Especially after they get like the first and the second promotion, they start to really hurt. Let me take a look. So this one is 59 strength with the battle cry promotion against the swordsman's 50, and that is of course with both of them benefiting from like oligarchy, both of them benefiting from combat from a great general. Now there is a bit of a problem with gold here, I believe, on Wasserschlange. He doesn't get to buy these tiles to the west side to actually give an extra +3 to that swordsman, and that actually might eat away his chances of survival here. I think also Pex will get the walls up. That's not going to be a problem. I don't think this city can actually be taken down in 2 turns yet, or in 1 turn. I think that's enough. That's not enough time. Eager though, Eager is a totally different beast over here. It's gonna die. Whoa, LDK getting pushed back. He does have a promotion, and I gotta say, he doesn't have enough strength next turn from both of these immortals to take down that city. Now, while LDK will want to get the promotion up, he's gonna move up an archer to block the attack of the swordsman, protecting his unit while he gets the promotion. He gets all of that fanfare going. Okay, we got Xpli also getting attacked here. His Ikanda got taken down. Lahore also died to the concentrated power of the Japanese units. We also see Xpli coming up with his spearmen. He does want those impies, and I gotta say, man, impies are really gonna have a problem here with the Vietnamese Voichens. We do need to see how strong they will be and how hard he can attack with, how hard Vietnam can attack. Looking at the goal situation here, it does seem like on State Company we do have a much more healthier goal per turn, 54, 41, 28, and it does look like Xpli does keep up with the stats of his opponent, the stats of TRYNDA. Now he still has quite a few problems actually dealing the damage here. He is on the tech side 5 turns away from his impies, and I do see he's getting a lot, as many as he can, getting feudalism in 1 turn. Oh, one of his impies just got slammed over there. The swordsmen are the perfect unit to actually attack into these spearmen. I didn't see impies, I meant spearmen. Okay, so here, what's going on? Eager is probably gonna be last move attack. We do have new immortals coming onto the battlefield here. Persia is slowly eating away at the army of Hungary, just wrapping around the city of Pex with units on the west side, units on the east side. He's gonna finish the city of Eager, and I am really curious if Johannesburg is gonna be re-levied over here. There are quite a few archers and quite a few swordsmen that could help him out deal the damage against his opponent. There we go. That's one city attacked. Looks like Pex is gonna be quite damaged. The Immortal needs a promotion here. I think he's actually gonna move it away and then get a promotion for it and then move on. Oh my god. Oh, explosion over there. Oh my god. The city walls are going down extremely quickly. The city defense is actually down quite fast. And oh, this is a disaster for both him and Persia. I gotta say, I'm not sure exactly who got out of this better. Oh my god, man. Let me actually clip this because it feels like this would be quite a funny clip. Oh my, oh my. Here, I think he's actually gonna move it away and then get a promotion for it and then move on. I think he's actually gonna move it away and then get a promotion over there. Oh, disaster. I think he's actually gonna move it away. Okay. Got it. Got it. Okay. After seeing Hungary carrying so many games in a row, it's nice to see it struggle. Yeah, exactly, right. And of course, who better than Persia to actually put some pressure on it? I do see pyramids actually got finished in Chinese cities, not in Congo. We do have Kongo, even if he did manage to get religious settlements as a pantheon earlier, he still actually needs to get a few more cities out, and I do see him going for his science at the moment. And now Spain is going to need to get an army as well on the western side, because Japan is pushing into his borders, into his vision quite quickly. Also, I also notice China is coming up with a city to the south here, and he will take away that coastal, river settle next to the mountains. LDK will have quite a bit of options to actually take, or I should say, attack into that city center. He has 4 cities, and well, I'm actually quite curious if Golden Ages change, if that city is gonna still remain loyal or not. Now we do need to also put the team labels on the screen here, and I totally forgot about this. I'm sorry YouTube, I'm sorry I forgot about the team labels. We got ChillBro on the left side. Let's actually take a look over here on the right side. We do have LSC, La Steak Company, and of course we do see the attacks going on against the city of Pex, against the units of Hungary. TRYNDA is calling out for a stack, I believe it is here. Now we do need to see if TRYNDA is going to get to push some more. We do have archers coming up with the promotions, more spearmen from multiple cities of Xpli, and well, I guess he's also confused about what the Aztec question was. I do have to mention, it does seem like we don't have that many horses available. Remember, guys, when we had like 8 horses and like 7 archers from Vietnam? Where did those go? Am I imagining things? Because I'm pretty sure there were a lot more horses here. Did actually Xpli just keep TRYNDA's units at bay here? Also, GD is now. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Should chop that on the right side to culture bomb Zulus in Cameron. Oh, that would be funny, actually. That would be funny. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like we still have LDK needing to do some shots on the city of Pex walls. He is slowly putting those immortals to work. I do see Hungary did manage to re-levy Johannesburg, and he's gonna get more swordsmen there. Of course, these immortals are still gonna do quite a bit of damage against them, and I still think LDK is gonna get to protect these cities. So we do have the catapults actually coming up from Persia as the next unit, which I think they are a bit of a mistake. Only like maybe get to 2 or 3. I think going more than 3 in this scenario is a bit too much, especially since, of course, Mediterranean timing is coming around. Persia will need to keep up the pressure against his opponent, and I do believe immortals aren't gonna be able to do the damage against those as well. No, needs to be careful there. Now, I do want to take a look at the tech side here. We do have Xpli managing to get his mercenaries, and I do also notice he does have the core ability at the moment. Very important, Zulu does get this earlier core ability, which does give him quite a bit of an advantage against his opponent after he gets mercenaries. And now 2 turns away to actually improve his imps after he did manage to dwindle the number of units that Vietnam has to put into his face. It's extremely important. Now we will see probably a counterattack after the imps are going to come online here. They're going to have a bit of a problem with the swordsman, but I don't think it's going to be that hard of a problem. Now, looking at the yield tab over here, we do need to take a look at what's going on. 7 turns away from the medieval era. We do have actually Persia still working on the units of Hungary rather than taking down the walls in Pex. Looks like he is 100% waiting for his catapult to walk in and start to deal the damage there. Not actually doing that much with his units. We do have okay, 23 science, 48 culture, Qin Shi unified. I don't know why, but I was expecting him to be a lot higher in the stats. We got theater scores coming up from Changsha. He does have another chamber coming up from Xi'an, and I guess he does want to get the theater score for the points over here. It is going to be a +3. He already has slots for those writers, and I'm pretty sure he's making a lot of writer points. 7 writer points, 6.9 actually, while Japan is making 2. Now we do have Matthias Corvinus also with 28 science and 36 culture. You gotta take into account he has been fighting Zulu for quite some time, and now Zulu, yes, he is starting to get his cores up. You can see these spearman cores are actually quite deadly. 54 attack damage against that horse. We're gonna need to see when they're gonna start getting into imps, what they're gonna do. We do have a bit of a problem here. TRYNDA is starting to go against the Ikandas and taking them down as quickly as possible. Looks like Zulu is kind of ignoring this, and he is trying to take out as many units of Vietnam as possible, using those Ikandas as I don't know, bait or something. He just got it, by the way. He just got the upgrade button. He does need to put the half cost upgrade card, and he is starting to pump out imps and imp cores from his cities as quickly as he can. You can see immediately after TRYNDA started noticing he doesn't have that big of an army anymore. He's starting to retreat. He does have the upgrade button for the Voychens, but look how gold heavy it is. 145 gold. This is a big issue. And we got Aleks coming up with 113 gold a turn. They will afford to do whatever they want over here, and you can see the imp cores starting to pop. 75 strength units against the units of Vietnam. Oh my god, we do have, as you can see, also impacts getting wrapped around. It looks like Hungary is starting to retreat his units. Looking at the gold generation here, Hungary is barely on 10 gold a turn, doesn't get to afford that much. Oh my god, TRYNDA cannot afford a single Voichen in that particular situation. Also, Johannesburg should be taken, as in killed, or as a city-state, or are you meaning should be taken with envoys? It's quite hard to actually take a city from Hungary. If he starts levying that city, it's just you give him 3 points. DieterDoner also on 21 science and 47 culture. He's putting a few units towards the front line of his with Spain, but I don't see him actually managing to do enough gold to give enough to his allies. He didn't go full coastal here. He went for a few inner cities, and I gotta point out Japan is not really well known for getting very good commercials. There is a Kongo defense here that of course he feels the pressure from. We do have him getting his campuses up, trying to get the science, trying to get the culture. He's also trying to get to the next golden age as soon as possible. Let's see what's happening here. We do have men at arms coming up from Hungary, and I gotta point out, yes, these won't allow the immortals to attack into them as easily as those swordsmen. By the looks of it, they are quite problematic here. The immortals still do 58 damage. Some of them do have promotions on them. It will be a bit easier. We're going to need to see if they're going to manage to deal enough damage to take them down. Of course, this was a very big investment, like very big investment here. That's their gold. That's basically their gold. 2, 3 of these men at arms, and that's it. Flying toilet show yields. There we go. Hello there, sir. How are you doing? Good evening, good evening. Catapult's gonna be soon. Johannesburg should be taken. Yeah, we do have the catapults getting ready to attack here. We're gonna need to see if they're gonna be successful into attacking the city of Pex and allowing the horse to move in. I do notice one of his immortals did get taken down here to the northeast of Pex, and I do have to point out he should follow this up with more units. I do see him going for heavy chariots. Of course, more immortals are also being put into production. He still benefits from the faith that he's getting from them. And more of these promotions are starting to appear on these immortals, giving them stronger damage. Let's take a look on what's going on here. This is quite important. Oh, Impy, what did you do, bro? Okay, there's a Voichen here, and this is what I wanted to see. It's not doing enough. It's not enough, guys. Not enough. Like looking at the Voichen, it's only 1, of course. Yes, I know. He would need more. I know. I totally get it. But it's 50 damage against the Imp. It's 65 if it is a core. That Imp does benefit from the general bonus. And of course, we do see there's like no oligarchy. Oh, wait. Yeah, it should. Wait, what? What's the... don't tell me he actually... Autocracy. Okay. Do we need a prediction over here? Do we need a prediction if he actually went oligarchic legacy? He did. It's fine. He did. So fine. I don't know why he's in autocracy though, because that actually, well, I guess he does want more military policies, then that's it. Anyway, we do have the catapult moving into position. He's going to need to move it 1 tile south there, getting counterattacked here with these men at arms. This is a problem. He doesn't have that many units to protect the catapults, and you do see he kind of went a bit too much of spearhead into the cities of Hungary there, into the defenses, while Hungary did manage to upgrade a few more units in his territory. And we do have actually LDK chopping another army out from Sranka and Pasagarde. We do have him building up, training up more horses here in Haimatana, and getting heavy chariots for the stronger knights. Now Persia might be in trouble if it doesn't actually get to reposition and start to defend over here, because honestly I think Hungary is doomed anyway. It's just a matter of time. Now we're looking at the Killayad on the other side. We do have him free simming away, 45 science and 59 culture, definitely outmatching over here. Devriz is a free sim of 27 and 53. Killayad is starting to get his commercial hub investments, so he gets a shot at Marco Polo. Getting an extra trade out capacity would be quite valuable. Now we are coming up very close to the next era. 4 turns to go until the next era, and it does seem like Now we do need to see who is actually going to get the golden age. And Devin is 46 out of 48, just needs 2 points and he's going to be fine. Put a non-freshwater settle on long sea by the looks of it, and I do see him getting a few more builders out. He should be fine getting the golden age. I'm not worried. Hungary here might actually go dark, and it does look like his city strength is losing the walls here in PEX. So we might see some first moves coming up from LDK to attack into the city. Let's go! LDK! Horse got taken down, is retreating. Okay, never mind. He's retreating, getting more promotions on the catapults, and strategically repositioning his units so he can deal the damage. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is exactly what he needed to do, to be honest. I was saying this. Too many units are coming from the borders of Westergolm and Buna, going through the forest over there. If he is Immortals are starting to shoot at units from PEX, they are hard enough to withstand the attacks, and then the other units from the west side are just gonna hit him, and he's just gonna not have enough for both. It's just much safer like this. Also, we do have Babanango and Danang taken in the same turn. Can he go and take down Vietnam? We do have 3 cities remaining for TRYNDA, for Vietnam. His armies are starting to scatter around on all of this territory, trying to run away for their hoofs. And we're going to need to see if he's going to manage to get stronger units over here to defend himself. He does need men-at-arms, and he does need strong units to defend against the impies. I do have to point out Zulu is following all of this attack up with catapults, coming up with trebuchets, coming up with those impies in front of them, trying to bang on his opponent's doorstep. Keep the card of the government. Yeah, Zulu took to. Yeah, he did, man. Unbelievable, man. Xpli, man. Xpli. It's just like this was a trap, guys. This was a trap. This is exactly, you know, Admiral Akbar. It's a trap. Kind of meme over there, you know, like you take Babanango. Oh, I take city from you. Okay, we do have, I guess, you know, at this point, ChillBro kind of settled cities for their opponents here, because they, both of ChillBro members that actually went against their opponents, on one side Persia and on one side Zulu, actually lost the cities. They settled in front of them, so I don't know, man. That seems a bit problematic, I'm just saying. Well, we got some builders coming up from Egypt here. He's starting to get some chops going, and maybe he's going to get the walls, allowing not allowing Hungary to actually have a free kill or take back the city of Egypt. We do have a significant amount of units being trained here in Pasagard and Mashhad and Zranka, with new heavy chariots coming onto the front line. He is going to get those knights, and I do have to point out LDK with 27 science and 32 culture is managing to keep up with 25 and 38 of Vasa Shranges, Matthias Corvinus. We do have these Immortals also getting those promotions going. We might actually see him follow this up with not only knights but also men-at-arms. We do need to see if that is going to be an option here for him. That is a problem with the gold. Like, as much as I want to say that they're making enough gold, there still is a problem with the gold. Like, you just not always have enough for everything. I do have to mention Aleks. Oh my god, did amazing. 121 gold at 10, 53 science, 56 science, 56 culture, 134 production. Wait, Killayad's almost 200 production. Did he get how many relics? I think only 2 relics, right? Or did he get his third one? I think only 2. Oh no, it's 2 actually. Bones of the Magi and Chains of the Apostle, Heroids and Metamorphoses are actually books. And then Hanging God that's coming up from. Oh, okay, he's fine, man. He's fine. Okay, Era score. DieterDoner 6 points out. He needs Samurai. We do have TRYNDA 54 out of 54. He's probably gonna get his golden age. Looks like his armies are running away from his opponent here, and he's gonna need to put up the defense in Trakio. Only 3 cities. He couldn't actually get the sim in the backline over here while he was doing the offense against Zulu. That will eat away at his chances, and I really like how, by the way, Zulu is pushing him out of his borders. Oh my god, this is beautiful. It's pushing him out properly, you know, one side, and then there's no army left on Vietnam. I do have to say, we do have Killayad also 75 points out of 57. Looks like he did manage to get more than necessary. Aleks is 56 out of 54, got his golden age. LDK still needs 6 more points, and it looks like he started to get crossbows out onto the battlefield here. And that doesn't actually give him the option to get to a golden age here. Maybe he needs a boat, just saying, you know, like, just saying. When in doubt, build boat. I'm kidding. He's gonna need to figure out something. He doesn't. I guess he's gonna just sit in a normal age and that's it. He's gonna lose quite a bit of his actually no, he doesn't lose stats, he just loses monumentality. Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's not that big of an issue. Yeah, and then Xpli is gonna be in a golden age with 58 points out of 57. This has quite a bit of an army to go against Vietnam. Now it is all up to Vietnam to withstand all of this aggression, and you do see these men at arms possible from the swordsman upgrades might actually be enough. He doesn't have the upgrade button. No upgrades for you. He's actually going for mathematics over here. Okay, well, it will take a while. By that time, the imps will actually get more and more on his borders over here. We do have catapults, and I gotta say, this city can be attacked from the other side. Oh my god, look at this. It's like catapult, catapult, catapult. Can be attacked from here with ease. Then change it to classical republic. As you finish the build, it will prompt you to change governments. Yeah. And yes, you do need to try to synchronize as much as possible oligarchic legacy over there. Oligarchy when finishing up your specializing building of choice in your government plans. Ox Daniel, hello there, sir. Zulu has how does he have oligarchic legacy? I don't know, Rafi 34. I do have to point out these players since they are in a triple tiebreak. They the differentiator between them, if all of them actually tie again, will be the winning turn. So they're not incentivized at all to concede. This might actually go quite a bit over here. And of course, we're going to need to see how the players will try to solve the issues. We do have them going into the next era. It looks like golden, dark, normal, golden, and then golden, golden, normal, golden. Okay, I mean, we do have 2 players from ChillBro getting a golden, and then 3 players from State Company getting golden. I do see the stats on State Company across the board do look much better than we see right now on ChillBro. This is going to be a problem for some. Well, I do understand why, but China is just not that simming. I like his walls though. I really like his walls, but it's I mean, he's trying to sim. I'm pretty sure he's trying to sim. It's just not effective as fast as Kongo or as fast as Philip II. We do have a bit of a problem over here for DieterDoner. He hit his normal age. Yes, he's trying to get campuses out. He's trying also to get the Temenaki from Fukuoka. But then Spain over here. Oh man, for a ministry coming up. He's getting that religion going. We do have him Jesuit dedication with a defender of the faith. He's gonna start to buy out quite a few things there. He does. He did actually get to build Stonehenge in the south. I guess. Oh, finally that. +7 campus is being built. Oh man, that's what, a third of his science over there. Well, a fourth of his science kick. No man, that's danger. We need way more of this surrendering. I know. I mean, in CPL there's a lot of yeah, there's a lot of I would say disincentives like that, but I guess sometimes the players do care and sometimes the players don't care. Give me a second so I can finish this up, and we're gonna have a pause of 2 minutes. Great profit points. Okay, digital profit me. Okay, so be right back. 2 minutes, guys, and we're gonna come back with the action between ChillBro and La Steak Company. Bam, bam, boom, bam. Let's see what's the outcome of this Congress. What do we have? Merchant Republic coming up, gaining a wildcard policy slot. We do have double the points of great merchants. Ooh, and Qin Shi Unified actually getting the Diplo points. Okay, I mean, they're kind of throwing, they're thinking LDK is going to fall at some point. So they're just, you know, thinking, okay, I mean, it's safe over here to get a Diplo victory on China. I don't know about that, because if Xpli does manage to win the war against Vietnam over here, this is gonna go sideways really fast over here. We do have actually Spain managing to get a decent army size to the west side here, and we might see some conquistadors coming up from him. We do have a lot of these pre-built warriors here, and I would really love to see those conquistadors. Of course, getting holy sites over here, getting the ability to get to spread his religion, getting also the ability to buy out those missionaries will give these conquistadors an extra +5. That's one of the bonuses of the conquistadors. Let me call conquistadors. Wait, how do you, oh, never mind. +5 combat strength when there is a religious unit within one hex, and of course they are replacing Muskemen. I do see we do have Aleks going for education, diplomatic, and why do we have a disconnect? Oh, he's returning. Okay, never mind. He lost his okay, it's fine. He's reconnecting. He lost his binds, key binds. Yes, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, this gives us a lot of time, quite a bit of time to take a look at Kongo's bonus. We do have him getting knights out on the eastern side. He knows that Japan does have at least one samurai, and by the looks of it, Killayad is gonna have a problem with the knights. Okay, it's fine. He does need quite a few more. Looking at his yields over here, he did go for a second Russian voice on 73 science and 83 culture. I gotta say, this is actually quite a problem for Hojo Tokyo. Not hitting his golden age, not getting those extra bonuses for his Russian voice is putting his culture as 42.2 while his science is at 51.5. We do have Devris also getting 31 science and then 105 culture. I do see him starting to get his campuses going, and yes, he is going to get quite big later on in the game. We do need to see if he's going to be big enough and fast enough to actually deal the damage against Persia and take him out. There is a possibility for Persia to also get shipbuilding, and I think also cartography by the time this happens. So he can go across the ocean and put a safety settler next to Congo's land somewhere. I was looking if there is a possibility for him to actually just send a unit there so he can take out the city. Maybe he can levy a city-state here and take another city-state with that unit. That's a tactic that we've seen being promoted quite a bit. We need way more of the, oh yes indeed, I thought this wasn't allowed, leaving for keybinds. This was frowned upon when we've seen a lot of disconnects and how to say desyncs and so on and so forth, and not getting a stable lobby afterwards. BBG actually has been a lot more stable in the last weeks, so it's much better now. We are more lenient on this across the board, like across multiple tournaments. Okay, okay, what do we have here? Dieter 52.42, Dark Age on Matthias Corvinus 29.30. Looks like TRYNDA is on 34.45. He did get a Russian voice golden age, and next to him Xpli, he did manage to get more science, 48 and 51, while he is building up his catapult core count and getting heavy chariot cores on the front line that will turn into knight cores. The yield difference is, yes, indeed insane. Well, we do have a Hojo on 124 production, but then Killayad 227, Aleks 145, and not to mention getting that gold, it's just insane. He's what, double, more than double the gold per turn of ChillBro. Just one single nation is more than double the gold per turn of the whole opponent team. We do have a Killayad with that Russian voice, Aleks Russian voice again. We do have LDK normal age and Xpli Russian voice. Okay, looking at what's going on here, Persia did manage to stabilize the defense in Eger and got those immortals back. He has quite a few of them with a lot of bonuses. Looks like he is target targeting these archers to take them out from the battlefield, much easier than the Hungarian swordsman. And by the looks of it, we do have a massive army getting prepared here. He is gonna get the gold. He needs to get the resources for that army, so he can go against the Hungarian cities one more time. You know what would be extremely funny? If he actually just switches targets, and instead of going with these knights against Hungary, he just takes out cities from China. Like, China has no military whatsoever. Maybe he's actually gonna figure this out at some point, and he's gonna like, Chinese cities. Vietnam, Persia warlords. Yeah. Okay, let's see. We do have actually Xpli slowing down his attack over here. He's just gonna get a few more units in the meantime, getting heavy chariot corps. They're really banking on the gold that they're gonna get from Spain and Congo, while there's not enough pressure from Japan on both sides. It does seem like there is a preparation over here for war. We do have Killayad with more units. We do have him also with a settler that you can see he's actually gonna put over here on the east of Mbuila. Finishing up his aqueducts and starting to get more adjacency towards possible industrial zones, while I do see he did put up quite a few of them. Not bad. Getting more science in the meantime. Aleks is, let's see, technology 3. No, that's construction, diplomatic service. Killayad is actually 3 turns away from getting printing. Xpli is 1 turn away from getting military science, and he's gonna start opening up his knight account. Ooh.
Hello everyone.
Hello there, sir, and thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, much appreciated. We do have more of these cores coming up from Xpli, and they are starting to get closer to the cities of Vietnam. You can take a look at these void chains. They do deal 53 damage against the imps, 69, and of course we do need to see these crossbowman cores, what they do against the void chains. Oh, they're wiping the floor with them. That's a problem. Even the men-at-arms, oh my god, not strong enough. Not strong enough. It's just a matter of how many units he's gonna get on the front line, if his economy is gonna be able to upkeep all of this, and if he does manage to keep up with all of his necessary. I gotta say something. Have you guys noticed the production difference between Xpli and TRYNDA? Oh, that is 104 versus 38. That is big. Stop me when I get there. Oh my god, that's big. Big production difference. And we do have, I guess, also LDK with 60 production, while Hungary is managing to keep up with him. He does next to him Qin, and that also has 99, so a little bit above, but not a lot of above. We do have actually Qin trying to get his Colosseum going, getting more happiness throughout his cities. He didn't actually quite go more cities here. He's sitting on 5 cities. Oh, I guess that's his problem right there. Only 5 cities. I do want to see the knight damage against the men-at-arms. It doesn't look like they're managing to push through as fast as he would like to. Of course, these knights actually don't benefit from the how do you call it? The plus 10 promotion against 45 units. But I guess it is what it is. On the west side, is there any movement? Zulu is starting to gather his army next to Da Nang, the city that he did take away from Vietnam. And it does look like now with the heavy chariot course, he is gonna get, oh my god, very fast maneuverable units to attack into these men-at-arms when he's gonna start upgrading them into knights. The biggest question I have is Aleks actually gonna go on the offense here? He has 2 more settlers going on the west side. It does seem like he's more keeping these units for a defense rather than an offense, and I do see him putting down more commercials. He's getting a battery ram, so this kinda tells me that he's gonna go on the offense at least at some point in the game. I would really want to see those conquistadors do the damage here. It looks like the first army is starting to move is from the Knights of Congo. We do have him starting to get through the forest with his units, and I think this is more for a protection. He's actually pushing away the armies of Japan back to his to their borders, so they can get all of this land settled between them. That would also allow them to couple their economy a little bit later on in the game, making it much better for Congo too, and of course for Spain. Spain is already trading with Zulu through the city of Mvemba, and if he just gets more traders towards his capital city, this is just gonna get better and better production for him. He's on 158 right now, while Killayad is on 250. Of course, it's not only the size of your production, it's how you use your production, you know? Let's see what's happening here. Early moves coming up from LDK, getting closer to the Hungarian troops. He is switching around quite a few units. He's getting immortals there, so he can deal the first shots with his immortals. And you can see he's actually doing quite a bit of damage against that swordsman over there in the middle. He's gonna... Okay, never mind. Hungary did upgrade one. He is starting to also shoot from the north, and I do see 5 of these immortals can actually attack into one man-at-arm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, the 5th one is gonna need to switch a little bit. Oh man, okay. Oh, there's 2, there's 3. And there's the catapult going. He can actually take down that unit. I think he's a bit afraid of counterattack here. Now we do have a few units moving in the south, and they're going to actually try to go through the breaches. There is a level 2 Hungarian man-at-arms on the front line here, and I believe he did manage to get his... oh wait, he went commando? Oh. I guess misclick? Misclick commando? Misclick? Biggest misclick? Anyway, Trebuchet is coming up from Zulu, looking at his tech side. He is discovering stirrups next turn, and he did manage to finish most of his pre-builds. Now he's going to be happy just getting a bigger economy to upkeep everything. He's on -4 gold a turn, relying entirely on his allies' gold per turn. And we do have on the west side over here also Aleks, 3 turns away from getting gunpowder and having the option to actually upgrade those conquistadors. I don't see him benefiting from a big army, nor did he actually prepare himself with some missionaries here, so maybe this is just something that it's gonna take a while to get there. I also noticed they're trying to take away Japan's Namadol. Maybe this is what he's doing. I see the battery ram actually moving to the south here instead of moving to the northwest towards the front line, so maybe he's preparing as much as he can to get 2 conquistadors to attack Namadol, take it out really fast, and take away a lot of culture from his opponent. DieterDoner right now is actually going to be forced to upgrade units if these knights from Killayad are going to keep on going against his units here. There we go, we can see him immediately reacting in Fukuoka and Nagoya. While we do need to switch the first moves over here on LDK, the vision will need to tell us what's going on. We've got the knights moving through the mountain choke in the south. One of the Hungarian men-at-arms did die over there. Unfortunately, one of the knights of Persia is actually quite low HP. There can be a counterattack, but it's not a dead... Oh, actually, I think he can take that knight down. There's another attack going on the level 2 men-at-arms, and I think he did notice there's no +10 defending against ranged units. With ranged attacks, I guess. We do need to see also the immortals start to reposition over here. He's getting his catapult on a 4th where he can actually attack multiple units around him. It looks like that one knight did die. There's a possibility to get another one there. I think he might actually just wait for it to get his heal pop off at least one time. Man, I would have loved to see an attack on Longxi. I gotta say, I would have loved to see. Maybe this is one of those times that LDK is like, or a player, not only LDK, but a player is just fully focused on a target and just doesn't see left, right, or center. It does happen a lot, actually. Right, the counter attack over here of Persia through the east side, the flanking maneuver he's doing is actually going to put a lot of pressure on Hungary. He doesn't have defensive units for both sides, and it doesn't look like he has the production capabilities to get more. He didn't actually get a lot of pre-builds for these crossbows, and of course, as you can see, he's 3 turning them, 4 turning them from pegs, trying to get some pikemen out onto the field so to help him out do the damage against the knights. Of course, these immortals are going to do a significant damage against the pikemen as well. Looking at the middle here, we do have the Zulu Trebuchet corps getting ready to push. We do have also Xpli doing the flanking on the west side, starting to prepare his armies to go through the Vietnamese defenses slowly but surely to take down the city of Trakiu. Let's see what's going on over here. How is he gonna start to do this? Men-at-arms. Can he get... Oh, shipbuilding, mercenaries. Okay, can he get... What is he getting? What is he getting? He's going for printing. Okay, so he got that extra diplomatic visibility. Okay, okay. I gotta ask, does he get it actually? I do also notice he did plug in his oligarchic legacy as well, finally. Okay. The Trebuchet Corps did manage to attack once. It did do some damage against the city center, but didn't actually do significant damage. And yes, even if it did get a promotion, that Trebuchet did get taken down by the Voichens. That's a very strong ability of the Voichens to shoot and then move. He can actually use one tile to attack with multiple Voichens from it. The men arms from the west side are actually quite strong against these MP cores, and it does look like Xpli over here is gonna need to go double time if he wants to deal the damage against these units. He does need to use his crossbow and core to first take out the men at arms strength and then move in with and do the final damage with the MP cores, or use these night cores. It looks like night cores are gonna be his choice, and of course follow up attacks from the Trebuchet cores. Actually, 2 Trebuchets are gonna attack into Trachew next turn by the looks of it. It's only a matter of time. I'm actually quite curious if he can put a unit in the water to take that city. That's my biggest curiosity right now. We do have TRYNDA, getting Masonry in 1 turn, Diplomatic Service in 1. He might try to get the walls up in Trachew, of course, with Trebuchet cores coming online. It doesn't look like that's gonna happen quickly enough. Those are just gonna eat the walls up. Oh, there's 1 courser being built in Longxi. Oh my god, 1 courser, guys. I don't know. We do have Aleks on 154 science, 71 culture. He's still in a pen brush and voice golden age and getting his universities up. He did manage to get 1 turn away from getting gunpowder, and also has more settlers going to the west side and the south. He's gonna put 3 more cities down after he got 2, 4, 6, 8. Now we do have Killayad just flexing in front of Japan, not actually attacking him. We do have him on 110 science, while DieterDoner is on 81. Looks like also 95 culture coming up from Killayad on 51 of DieterDoner. The longer the game goes on, the easier it will be to smash into Japanese cities. Now we do see him trying to get some more cities in the north of 2, 4, 6, 7 cities over here, still not managing to get enough. Early moves coming up from Zulu. He's starting to dwindle the damage, or I should say the strength of these units. Looks like he's pushing from the east side as well against those men at arms, and did not attack into the city center yet. The Trebuchet core is there, and I think TRYNDA is having a problem to actually find out exactly against what unit he wants to use his Voichens. It doesn't look great. I gotta say, it doesn't look great. He's starting to lose units here. His production capabilities are quite off the mark of what he would need. Getting a settler in 2 turns from Thanglong. We do have Voichens coming up in 4 from Hoalu, and Trachew is coming up with a Voichen in 3. Now that's a bit of a problem. Let's take a look at what's going on here. How is LDK gonna try to take out Hungary? If he's gonna try to take out Hungary, he is harping a few more knights, and I do see he got pushed out of the borders of PEX, especially with Governor Victor over there being with the full walls. It is gonna be a tough job for him to deal with. Oh my god, so many shots. That many times managed to get out alive, but at what cost? There is an immortal actually that could have moved one tile and then attack. Oh no, he would have gotten away from the bonus. Never mind. Now we do see LDK is feeling a bit of pressure from China. He had a few units over there to try to put up a defense, and the Chinese horse will be pushed back. There is a courser coming up in 4 turns from Longxi, or maybe faster. There is a builder actually able to chop at the next turn, in the next turn. In the technology side, we do have LDK going for his sprinting in 2 turns, Divine Right coming up in 2 turns. I do see we do have also Matthias Corvinus going for his sword riding, while LDK's knight is actually trying to figure out if he can do some damage here. We do have him with a possible builder snatch and maybe some pillages over here. He does need to actually fight one of the crossbows coming out from Estercom next turn. I also see Foreign Ministry from Bura, which yes, it will give for the levied units of Hungary an extra +4. It's quite important for Hungary to benefit from that. As you can see with the crossbow attack, and of course Victor established over there in the city, unless Persia goes for a fast offense, he does have quite a few problems. Take the builder, bro. Oh, he doesn't have, never mind, he doesn't have movement. One turn away from getting Colosseum in the cities of China. We do have Trakio getting breached over here. Multiple Voichians are getting damaged and returned in their borders, trying to get into the safety of the tons for a little while you do see Trakio is getting attacked by the Trebuchet horse. There is a knight next to it that could take out that city, and as you can see, we got moves coming up from the east side as well as the west. This pincer movement of Xpli is amazing, by the way. Look how his army is being deployed to just gobble up the city of Trakio. It's just incredible, amazing. Now we do have also Japan getting a few more samurais to put up the defense on the west side. It looks like those conquistadors are indeed going for Namadol, trying to take away those culture points from Hojo Tokimun. He's getting a decent amount of them with all of these districts next to the coast over here. So yeah, taking down that city is a good thing. Now he only has 2 conquistadors deployed to the south, and it doesn't look like he's hard building some more or pre-building some more. He is going for more production. He's going for more science. He's actually 154 and 81 and taking his time to do this attack. I do have to point out, of course, he's giving the gold away to his ally over here as much as possible, to Persia and to Zulu. So he is probably trying as much as possible not to put more pressure on their team when it comes to the gold. Okay, another Voichan. There is a settler coming up from Thanglong, and I'm thinking maybe this might be a safety settler coming up from Thanglong, because this is a bit too late to actually get a fourth city out. We do need to see if yeah, there we go. Trakio is going down. We do have another one of these Voichans down. Looks like TRYNDA is scrambling to get as far away as possible from the front line with his units to protect them in the borders of Thanglong, but that's a problem. He doesn't get that far. We do have TRYNDA also getting that settler to the southeast, trying to put it towards Hungary. And of course, I do have to remind you guys, if Zulu gets free sim over here next to China, even if Persia dies, China dies. But that fascism / tank / artillery timing, China dies. Like China, the moment is 96 science, 157 culture. He's very far away from Xpli, and I'm pretty sure Xpli is just gonna, there we go, he's just gonna switch as fast as possible towards science generation. He is also managing to take quite a few cities from Vietnam. He's not gonna get a lot of things going here, but still, that's good. Now we do have him managing to take out an opponent, managing to take out or possibly take out one of those military alliances from his opponent. Extremely important to benefit from. Give me a second here to want to double check something. Okay. Now we do have also Persia moving a significant amount of units over there. It looks like he did manage to dwindle enough strength of these Hungarian troops to push them back into his territory. Persia is noticing there's a trader. Oh my god, he's actually going to go into the trader zone between Hungary and Vietnam. He can actually get 2 of them. We will get him with more gold here. Looks like that city is rebelling, but it's fine. It's fine. I do have now a Corsair here available for China to use for the defense. I don't see him building more of an army. He is trying to get a Padana. He's trying to get amphitheaters as well. I do want to take a look what's his pressure on the tourism side. He's only 47 tourism. Okay, that's not going to go anywhere, especially with Killayad's 101 culture defense and more cities and putting down encampments and getting Kilva, and that's not going to happen. Okay, early moves. Let's see. Persia is getting in. Persia getting into Estergom. Is gonna lose a knight here, but he did manage to take down one of the crossbows. I do have to point out these crossbows are extremely valuable for Hungary. He's spending a lot of production to get these going, and he can't easily replace them. He doesn't have the gold from his teammates, just as Last Company has, and that's just such a big problem for them. And we do have Spain also coming towards Namadol with those 2 conquistadors gonna get in there into that city's borders, and we don't actually have Namadol getting walls up in the meantime. These conquistadors are 58 base strength, and it does look like he is gonna get a missionary for an extra +5. We do not see yet encampments coming up from him. Looks like he's not gonna have a general for these units. Unfortunate. Would have loved to see all of the points over there. A spy coming up from Mbanza, Kongo. He's gonna get to plug it into the Japanese cities over here, while we do see Japan trying as fast as possible to get more science up. 107 and 95 culture at 10. We do have Killayad next to him, 150 and 104 culture. And the goal difference is just so massive. Now we do have basically the Vietnamese cities dying left, right, and center, with the trebuchet corps starting to get to reposition here to the south. They are gonna chew through the walls extremely quickly, and the strength of Hualu is very low. We do have it only on 78 out of 200 garrison health. Yes, Thang Long is gonna get walls up, but again, not gonna be that big of an issue. And it does look like Xpli is gonna manage to win the war against Big TRYNDA. Now we do have also Persia coming up with these units. He is going to start chewing through the defenses of Hungary slowly and keep on going towards him. Now there is a Chinese spy in Passagarde, and I don't believe he actually sees the cursor over here. There are walls up coming up in 3 turns, and yeah, he did try to go in. I do see LDK does benefit from a defensive crossbow here, and he still has a few immortals ready to defend this. I also believe LDK should not be that far away from getting his own coursers. I see him going for military science. He still wants that extra how to say niter, and I probably want what, trebuchets. You get trebuchets at yeah, trebuchets, much better against walls. Really wants them. Okay, another city goes down with the safety settler of TRYNDA didn't get that far. You do see him trying to get to that stone tile and settle before his city of Thang Long is going down. It does look like the Night Corps did manage to take out that, oh my god, all the 2 defensive units in the north. And it does look like Xpli here is going to get to move his trebuchets and attack Thang Long next turn, at least with 1. Now we do have Hannibal Barca also needing to move a little bit closer to the front line there to catch the Night Corps also in his grasp. I do have a spy here being settled in Thang Long at the moment. He's still awaiting assignment, and that's going to give an extra diplomatic visibility to his opponent, to his, yeah, well, to his opponent, towards his opponent. Okay, so Conquistadors, Namadol, Conquistador for a Namadol. Round 1, fight! I'm pretty sure he's just gonna get the iron first. I don't think there was a city state that he took, right? Spain didn't take a city state, so he can actually have an extra city there. He did also place these 2 extra cities to the west side here. I do see Kongo still just flexing his muscles in Japan's face while he's getting more universities in the background, getting campus research projects. I do see they are starting to prepare themselves for the Newton timing. And I also noticed Kongo did manage to get 2 of these extra trade routes. I don't know if he got the 3rd one. Let me see. Oh my god, he got all 3. He got, Kongo got all 3 extra trade routes. I mean, no surprise he is on 330 production. Wow, okay, killer, okay. That works. He did also manage to get Imhotep here, and I do see he's starting to put something down over here, but I don't see exactly what one that it is. Can you take a look? Did Spain get a +7? Yes, he did. He didn't put Plingala in. He did get the +7 campus, turned it into a +14, but didn't get Pingala. Pingala is over here in Valladolid, and I don't think it's a triple. It's, oh, it is. Okay. It's 20 science. Whoa. Okay, so armies of Hungary over here are dying. Well, there's a re-levy going on towards the city of Viger, and it looks like there's only 1 single defending immortal in that city borders. I do see the walls are getting chewed by the Hungarian defenses and the Hungarian offense, and of course the crossbows. There is a possibility that China might actually try to go in and liberate that city. Another city from Vietnam is going down. Thang Long is gonna get attacked over here from multiple sides. The Trebuchet Corps did get the promotions and they're starting to get in. Now we do need to see if and how fast Xpli is going to manage to finish this. It doesn't look like TRYNDA is going to survive until the later stage of the game. We also need to see if Hungary is going to manage to keep up the defense. If he does lose the walls over here in the city of Pex, the city strength will go down significantly because of Governor Victor not giving the bonuses to the walls anymore. And of course, yes, we do have some pikemen. I do want to show you when we are actually going to see a pikeman what these immortals can do. We also need to see more units coming up from Persia to be able to defend his west city of Eger, even though yeah, he doesn't care that much about it. He's still going to care of keeping it and not giving 100 diplo favor to his opponents. Now DieterDoner is starting to be a bit of a pain over here between Spain and Kongo, while I'm pretty sure yes they can go against him in the later stage of the game. We do need to see if they do manage to deal with him much faster. Namadol, as you can see, is getting overwhelmed by the Conquistador strength. We do have 61 of the Conquistador strength going against that city center of 43, and that city should go down this turn, this upcoming turn, or will it? I guess we'll see. Oh, no, oh, no, it's close. No, let's see. Okay, that's what I wanted to show you. You see the pikemen just don't handle the immortals attack that well. Yes, they do take they do deal a lot of damage against these knights, but that's not the problem, right? Anyway, city of Eger might be taken here. Hungary is trying to take back his borders on the west side. We do have new knights coming up from the cities of Persia that will need to move onto the front line. He did focus down the Hungarian city of Pex as much as he could, and I do need to actually put something down over here so we do get this fixed. Okay, there we go. And I need to actually write a message. Okay. Okay. So, city of Pex is gonna go down. It doesn't look like there's any possibility for Hungary, or an easy possibility for Hungary to take back that city. Thanglong is being put under siege. Xpli did notice what's happening in the south. He knows there's new borders over there coming up, and he is gonna need to deploy a few knights to take down that city. The city is building ancient walls, but very slow. Only 9 turns away from finishing. We do see this turn probably Thanglong is gonna be taken down with the Trebuchet Corps attacking into it. It will be probably easy, while we do need to see what's gonna happen here. Persia trying to get into the backline here, focusing or forcing these units of Hungary to attack into his units while he is doing the takeover of the city of Pex. Beautiful. We do have also LDK needing to get something against China on the west side. He's getting these knights out, and I do think he's gonna try to take back Eger. I am actually quite surprised we don't see the Corsair trying to do the final. Let's see, is he? No? Ah, yeah, there we go. He's coordinated. Devritz is gonna liberate that city. They're gonna get 100 diplo favor, and they might win something in the Congress. Now, I'm pretty sure the city of Eger is just gonna be taken back by these knights. We do need to see how fast they're gonna get in there. There are catapults that were already doing some damage against the city of Pex, so yeah, it is what it is. Thanglong does look like it's a half HP over here, while the Knights of Zulu are repositioning towards the south. He just saw Donghoi is available for him to take out as well, and he did put a few of these low HP Knights so he can repair them. We do have still No. Okay, no more movement on the Impi courts. Next turn, I'm pretty sure these trebuchet courts should deal more than enough damage against that city center to take it out. We do have Namadol also taken out from the game. We do need to check DieterDoner's culture. He's on 85 culture. He does have 145 science. And I do see next to him, oh my god, Killayad and Aleks just exploded, both of them. 209 Aleks, and we do have Killayad on 232 science, getting these campus research projects, so they do have a chance to get to the scientist. I do see, oh, there we go, Newton coming up for Kongo, and he is trying to get to Khaldun as well. This is the happy scientist, the one that gives you more amenities over there. Very nice, and better yields. Okay, City of Pex actually got taken down entirely. Looks like LDK is just not gonna want to dirty himself with another city over here, because it's just gonna flip over and over. It's so close to the Hungarian capital. If it doesn't have golden age, it is gonna be a problem. We do have 5 more turns until the Renaissance era. We're finishing up the medieval one, and we do see new units coming up from Persia. He's also getting the reposition here of his forward military to start to do the attacks on the Hungarian upcoming city. That's the capital city of Buda, while we do see he's gonna need a lot more units if he wants to be successful. Campus research grants also coming up from China. They did manage to, Japan did manage to take away Khaldun from his opponent here. We do have Japan also getting more universities up, and I do see him starting to get to that 200 production up. Killayad though is keeping up the double points, 411 points of production with 205 science and 200 gold per turn. It does seem like even if Dieter is gonna manage to get to tanks, I mean, he's not gonna get to upkeep any of them. Like, that's 20 gold a turn. That is not good, guys. Not good. I think this is Forbidden City. Yeah, this is Forbidden City of Mvemba, and we do have multiple factories starting to come online here. DieterDoner does see what's happening. Mvemba, well, I guess we could say that he's going to lose 50 science while Pingala will be transferring, if not more. After killing Vietnam, Zulu will likely just go and kill Hungary. So that road there, through that. Oh yeah, exactly, right. It's just he's coming already. He's already coming through. Look at Xpli. Yeah. This Donghui city is gonna finish next turn. It's gonna be down next turn. Who's gonna lose the military alliance? I mean, that's a downer player, right? They took out TRYNDA much faster than they could take out Hungary over here. Even if TRYNDA went on the offense, went big boy over there, like, getting his fist down against his chest over there against Zulu, and then Zulu waited, dwindled the number of his opponents down, units down, and then counterattacked that core at exactly the right time. Okay, let's see. Is there something happening over here? Aleks is gonna reposition those conquistadors to the north. We do have one single Kongo unit, and I think that was more for era score than anything else. Devries is trying to get to that golden age, 77 out of 84. We do have Matthias managing to get his golden points. Dieter did get it. No, he actually needs 87 to go for that, and that's not happening. It does look like also China is trying to push a little bit Persia over here, while LDK is gonna get new units. China is getting to pillage his opponent. We do need to see if LDK is going to have enough production to deal with the remaining units of Hungary and get something done there. It looks like also Donghui is going to finish this turn. We do have TRYNDA getting a military engineer somewhere. I guess he just clicked buttons and, because he could. We also need to see if and how Zulu is going to manage to get all of his sim done over here. He did manage to get to 90 science and 81 culture, while Davis is going to lose a significant amount of culture. He's also going to lose quite a bit of culture. Getting builders out, he can actually start to place another wave of cities on the east side here, even though that will still slow him down. We do have to also take a look how Aleks is gonna do against Dieter, 260 science, and I'm pretty sure they don't know that Philip II is actually in a pen brush and voice golden age. They might suspect he's actually in free inquiry with so much science. We do have privateers coming around here. Interesting. What's he gonna do with the privateers? Pillage tiles? I guess pillage tiles is the only way he's actually gonna get an army here. Okay. Oh, coal power plants also starting to come online from Mvemba, Kongo. It looks like Killayad is just going to explode with production in the next few turns. Getting those factories up, getting more of these campuses up from multiple cities in the south. While I do notice at the moment they're not actually putting that much pressure. I do have to say, like, a little bit of wind against Japan from Spain, either Spain or Congo, is just going to topple his economy. We only have him on 12 gold a turn here. This is just not enough. Another city got taken. That was a player. That was TRYNDA. TRYNDA going down. Whoa. Okay, now the big question is, who lost the military alliance? Is it China? Yes. China lost the military alliance. Oh no, his units are just gonna die here, even if they're coursers. There's not, even if they're courser cores, there's just not enough strength on them. Yeah, TRYNDA indeed. Well, if this game is truly about speedrunning a victory condition, this tiebreak would be really interesting. Well, yeah, this tiebreak, man, this triple tiebreak over here. Tomorrow we're gonna see Last State Company go against I would say veteran Takimli. And I gotta say, I'm actually quite surprised and like positively surprised and amazed of veteran Takimli that they did get a lot of experience on their side, and I want to see more games with them. One of the reasons I try to get every one of those games casted as much as I can. Okay, we got multiple universities also coming online here from Japan. It does look like the moment there's no army being built here in Congo, he's still finishing up his production capabilities, and the 530 that forbidden city in Mbuila. Well, we're going to need to see if he's going to be successful in doing something here. It looks like also Dieter is showing Congo, hey, I got a muskeman as well. What you gonna do about it? Well, now that Xpli did finish with TRYNDA, his armies are gonna need to move towards Hungary, and we do need to see if there's gonna be a way for him, an easy way for him to actually go against his opponent here. We do have 4 more turns until the next World Congress, and I do have to point out Merchant Republic did gain a wildcard policy slot in the last one, so this is gonna just poof out of existence. We're gonna need to see how they're gonna get new ones. Persia still pressures Hungary in the south. He wants to also defend himself against China to the north, and yes, China is getting more science there. He's now on 103 and 181 culture, still not making enough production to overwhelm his opponents here. I gotta say, Aleks and the Killayad did seem beautifully over there. Yeah, we do have Hungary. Okay, Hungary. Maritimes going down. It looks like city of Eger is not going to be easy to be retaken, especially with the Chinese army and trying to do quite a bit of damage here. And we do have a new wave of heavy chariots that will turn into knights, and of course he will try to push back. I would have loved to actually see that city Vlongsi taken down. I mean, if Persia would have just attacked China, oh my god, that would have been genius. I gotta say genius. But of course, that is information that we have and he doesn't have, as in how the cities look like, what kind of defenses they have over there, what is his capability to actually upgrade those units, what are their gold capabilities and so on. That's a lot of information that we benefit from, and the players just throughout the game, they rarely have it. Congo and Spain both have almost more science than the enemy team combined. yeah. Yeah. It's like, what, 24 points difference between them? Oh my god, that's quite a problem. That is quite a problem. Okay, 2 turns for Forbidden City. I do see Isodor of Miletus did get recruited. James of St. George as well. We do have Mimar Sinan next, with Spain managing to get 11 great engineer points. Japan is only on 2 while Congo is on 15. Oh my god. Also, John Spilsbury is coming up as the next merchant for those extra amenities there.
Little delegation for you.
Oh, thank you so much, Fire Sounds, for the prime. Much appreciated, sir. And we got Hungary trying to defend himself throughout this choke point over here. And of course, Xpli, you do see he's actually having the button to upgrade these units if he really wants to. These MP cores into parking shots. It does seem like also this Hungarian defense over here is not going to hold for long. We do have most of the Persian army retreating over there towards his territory, building a new one, and of course will try to go ahead against his opponent again. It will, even if he's doing this, it will put quite a bit of pressure on his opponents. Whoa, TRYNDA! Oh my god, GG, man, you tried. Zulu too strong over there. GG, well played, what can I say? It was a hard one. It was a hard one. One day, Nope64 is saying, one day, there will be a Vietnam attacking against Zulu, and he will smash and take down, raise down his empire. Yeah, thank you so much for the raid, sir. And of course, if you guys don't know TRYNDA, I did talk about him quite a bit on the stream tonight. You can check out his stream. Big shout out over there. Let's take a look at what's going on here. We do have Spain coming up with the defense, but no offense at the moment. We do have a few spies coming up from his cities, and he's getting those factories up. Looking at the production differences, starting to get quite comical over here. Killayad is 576 production and still didn't finish up all of his coal power plants. And we do have Aleks on to 444, and I'm pretty sure even if, yes, they know this is gonna go down, I'm pretty sure they are trying to delay the CC, the concede, as long as possible. So of course the turn does matter. Now we do have Persia coming up with new heavy chariots. He's not bothering that much with Hungary, especially since Zulu is starting to breach through the west side here. And we do have trebuchet cores with more MP cores, and I do see this one tile choke is quite a problem. They might actually just go around it. I gotta say, he could just go around it if he wants to. Now we also see units coming from the south over here that are gonna go through the hilly terrain towards Esztergom. It's gonna take them a while. You can see actually 6-7 turns to get to Esztergom, even with night speed. That's gonna take a while. The road is not built through the south, it is built between Hualu and Esztergom. Now we do have more economy coming up from Xpli. He's starting to get his markets up. Whenever he's gonna start, of course, to couple his economy with Spain, with how to say, oh my god, with Dieselbank, that's what I was searching for. Both of them are gonna get very powerful yields, and they're gonna help each other quite a bit. Auckland is in the game, and it is being soothed by Aleks. It was in the south over here of Vietnam, and it does look like Aleks is gonna benefit from 2-3-1 tiles almost everywhere on his coast. We do need to see if he is gonna start to do something as damage against Japan. I'm pretty sure they're not aware of the economical problems of ChillBro. If they would have known this, I'm pretty sure they would have tried to prepare an attack here. Killayad is 2 turns away from flight, 4 turns away from civil engineering. He might try to put the pressure on Japan with just planes, and we're going to see if that is going to be his choice and what is going to topple the Japanese empire. Even Japan is negative. Yeah, even, I mean, I don't know how this is possible, honestly. I guess he just did everything else other than getting an economy here, and he also doesn't have whom to trade with. That's a problem. I guess he does have city states at least. They're kind of meh. You gotta admit they're kind of meh. Oh well. It is what it is. And we do have Persia getting these in waves of units. It looks like Hungary did get a settler over here. China does have a few generals, and I do see Zulu did put a spy inside of his cities there. He does want to have the vision over that, what's going on. He's also, Xpli is 2 turns away from beginning ballistics. He is going to get heavy these light cores into these cuirassiers. Cuirassier cores with the level 1 promotion of charge. They will manage to conquer the one tile choke. That is gonna be a big issue. Also, we're gonna have field cannons coming up from Zulu. It looks like there isn't that much time for Hungary. Maybe this is why he's getting this settler. This settler might actually go towards China, towards the north somewhere, sitting in the corner. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, Anshan. Look at that. Look at that Spanish invasion over here. He's just gonna move on the coast and take down walls. Okay, sure. Why not? I mean, you can do this. Okay, so we got a new Congress here. I'm gonna vote A into dice. Let's go for Buddhism and me. Okay. I really hope he got the message. I mean, to be honest, it doesn't really matter. He just needs to vote B and that's it. Okay, so we got a few moments here. Let's actually take a 2-minute break. And this will resume in just a few moments. 2 minutes. And we're back. Are we? Okay. Well, we do have these knights actually doing some counterattacks, keeping China off his back over here. We do have the encampment, campus in Hamatana getting repaired. From the north, it does look like China is going to need to reposition a few units so he can deal with the Maritimes D-Day. While we do need to see what's happening over here, it looks like Zulu is able to upgrade those Knight Corps and Cuirassier Corps, and as you can see here, we do have these Cuirassier Corps managing to do more than enough damage against the pikemen. They will start steaming through the territory of Hungary here soon enough. We do have also bombards available for him to deal the damage against the walls, and looking at the north, he is getting military engineers so he can build up a defense. We do have him taking down Vilnius here. Chinese Empire is not going to benefit from that city anymore. It's trying to get still trying to go for that culture victory. Wait, he does have 74 tourism. That's not nearly enough. 2 out of 54 of this of these tourists. We do have Rural Valley being built in Mvemba, Kongo. I guess he's going for a lot more production over here. In the World Congress, we did have sugar, duplicates of sugar granting amenities, Buddhism, condemn, of course, and Aleks getting 2 Diplo points. This time, Philip II is going to get the Diplo points on his side. We do need to see if there's going to be enough units from Hungary to actually defend Eger. It does seem like Persia did notice this settler, and he is going to try to go around it, or for it, I guess I have to say. I do have LDK going. Yeah, he's going to take it. He's going to take it, man. We do have multiple knights getting into the borders of Eger, 4 of them. We don't have that many crossbows available for the counter-attack of Varsa into these units so he can take them down, nor does he have a general here. The general was deployed in Buda. It looks like he did manage to take down at least one of those knights over there. Not bad, not bad. We do have also Careful moving in, so he can deal more damage against Egypt. If, of course, this is not upgraded into Trebuchet yet, he would need to spend some gold to get that goal going. I gotta say, gold is not really a problem. Xpli is with 700 gold in the bank. Now, we do have Spain slowly taking down the city of Vilnius, while I gotta say, we might actually need a unit. There we go, the Corsair is coming up from Mvemba. That will be fast enough to go towards Vilnius and take over that city center whenever it's gonna be really low HP. Now we do need to see if there will be any kind of attack. I see planes, aerodromes coming up from Mobuila. Okay, there we go. Dams also being built in Nobamba to get some protection against the floods. And I do have to say, Kilvakisivani is finishing up in Sundi in one turn. We did have at some point some privateers coming up from the cities of Japan, and DieterDoner is trying to get some funds for himself. He might just help himself out of the mines of Mubamba here, since there is no defense in that city center. But I gotta say, like, with the production capabilities of Killayad, he's just gonna get those defenses very, very quickly. We do have cuirassiers moving through the chokes, and I do see bombards are getting in there. I don't know. Oh, this cuirassier actually only got upgraded here. I see. The one that he got upgraded. He would need a few more to actually get to the front line of Estergom here. We do have Hungary trying to delay this as much as possible. Yes, his city center is going to get attacked, and we do need to see if... oh, he did delete the settler. And the city is gonna be again Persia, as the city of Egypt is not gonna get the walls up in time. 3 turns to get those walls up, and of course you can see the knights actually can deal quite a bit of damage. Fusion MK 1cc. I think at the last moment, I think this might actually force to how to say, they might try to force their opponents to as in force La State Company to take out all of the cities. Well, as far as I remember, actually, China doesn't have a military alliance, right? He's the one that lost it. Let's actually take a look. Yeah, he doesn't have it. Of course, this Cav core is going to be quite strong anyway. We do have it dealing quite a bit of damage against these knights, and Persia does need a little bit of help here. LDK is metal casting 110. He will get ballistics afterwards. He's only on 44 science with 41, and I gotta say now that they did swap into the Renaissance era, they did lose a lot of their culture per turn. Devry still has 150, and he is... gotta be careful about Zulu. Zulu is gonna start ramping up his military production after he's gonna get the science. He's back on 132 and 62. He's starting to get closer to Devries, and I gotta say the difference between them is not that big. 2500 versus 2600. I think actually Xpli is how to say, is on the advantage over here. We do have a level 2 field cannon corps getting onto the front line here. He's the Zulu cuirassier corps also did manage to get to use the walls, use the roads to get quicker to Hungary's defenses. Ancient walls are being built in Estergom, not gonna hold against the bombards. These will shoot through the walls extremely quickly. Tiebreakers should be best of 1, not the latest CC. They only need all the capital cities, don't need full kill. Yes, indeed, I guess so. They will need the Kyoto, they will need, well, they already have one. They will need the Buddha, which is gonna get there quite quickly, and they will need the Xi'an. It's happening, guys, it's happening. It's just a bit slower than we're used to. Okay, how fast can actually Killayad get to advanced flight? He's steam powered in 2 tons, civil engineering in 2 tons. I see he's putting down more of these aerodromes. Probably gonna need to get those biplanes in the air as soon as he can. There is one single conquistador just flexing in the front of Japan's cities. The production difference did get massive here. Killayad on 640, and that is before Rule Valley in his capital. That's a city with way too many details to actually see his production. Let me see. 127 production. Okay, it's not that big. We got another aerodrome here. It looks like it's gonna be planes all over. Let's take a look at what's going on here. Xpli is managing to get into the borders of Hungary with multiple night cores, promoted ones as well. And this level 2 field cannon is gonna make quick work of the pikeman. Can one-shot it. That's a 92 attack strength field cannon core with the level 2 promotion on him. Wow. We do have also Jeanne d'Arc appearing on the front line here. This is a Renaissance Industrial Era general, and it will give the bonus to the field cannons and the cuirassiers alike. We do need to see if there will be more units coming up from Persia to deal with the threat of China. While we do have one single cuirassier corps crossing the river to the east side, he's gonna try to get into the borders of China and see what's going on. Oh my god, I mean, he's gonna see what's going on and he's gonna be like, ooh, tiles, ooh, gold. Now we do have a bit of a problem over here in the gold generation. 6, 24, 30, so that's 47 gold a ton for ChillBro, while on Stake Company we do have them with more than 700 gold per ton. That is insane, bro. We do need to see if that gold per ton is going to be put to good use. Of course, Persia is bunkering down in his territory, so he doesn't actually need to attack Hungary anymore. Hungary is back on 2 cities and it's going to fall quite fast. We do have Japan that's going to probably lose his military ally, and of course we're being attacked by planes over here. This is gonna go quickly. Looking at also DieterDoner, he's 2 turns away from ballistics, but I think he actually did manage to get to military science, because I see line infantry corps and cabs in the south. So he shouldn't be that far away from getting steel walls. Of course, like, steel walls not gonna help against bombers, but I'm just saying he might actually just delay this. We do have privateers also getting to bathe themselves into the gold from the mines of Mvemba. We've got the Oxford universities being built over here in Mvemba, and that's an 84 production city. And let's see Mvemba Kongo now. Mvemba Kongo, 148 production, getting that plus a production point for all of his mines. 2 turning Angkor Wat for the extra population in all of his cities. And of course we do see Estergom did get his walls down, and we see the bombards are gonna start shooting, and we do have field cannons managing to deal enough damage against the Hungarian troops that they're gonna go down quickly. And Xpli is gonna follow up with this attack against Chengdu. He is building a new army from his city centers. Bombard corps coming online. We got new universities for good measure, and we do see him managing to get 147 science, about to equal and overtake Devriz's science. Devriz, I gotta say, didn't actually get to expand that much. He was very afraid about Zulu on the west side, and unfortunately that actually, well, will come back to haunt him. He just doesn't have the production capabilities, nor does he have the science, the potential districts for him to withstand what's gonna come against him. The sky turns gravy. Yeah, thank you so much. I mean, thank you so much, sir. What can I say? Good evening and welcome. It's not really my birthday, but sure, I'll take it. No problem, I'll take it. Let's see, Estergom going down here. We do need to see the city of Bura getting taken down as well. That's exactly where the Zulu spy is sitting. And of course, he does see there's not that many units coming back to do something here. Xpli is also noticing there aren't that many defenses being put up by China to the south of Chengdu. And there is a Hungarian trader that, well, cannot be taken actually. That's reformed the coinage for him, so his international traders cannot be plundered. There is a Chinese one going to the south, and he's in a normal age. Why haven't they CC'd? They want to get this to a higher turn as possible, and I think actually it might be like turn 95 or something, because what, turn 86 we're probably gonna see Hungary die, then immediately after that we're gonna see China being taken over quite quickly, then we're gonna see planes. There we go, we got the biplanes online. First bombers that will come out from Kongo will be in, let's actually take a look over here. Again, he's getting radio in 1 turn, probably advanced flight in 2 turns or 3 turns after that, with first bombers coming in like 6. So I would estimate around 10 turns after that to deal with Japan's defenses here. You don't like, you need a bit of time to reposition them and put them properly. I think he actually has enough distance. Let me see. Yeah, he does have enough distance from here to attack Kyoto. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, 12 tiles in Kyoto. Well, I guess the biggest question would be, how fast can he get to jet bombers? Okay, China doesn't have enough strength on his caps to deal with the cuirassiers of Zulu, and of course we do see 3 more coming up through these through this river, and we do have a coming bombards, and in the south the majority of the army of Zulu did manage to reposition and take out Esztergom. City of Buda should be taken down in just a few turns. He just needs to go chew through the Hungarian remaining forces, and then the wall defenses in Buda shouldn't be that far. I mean, he did take Esztergom in like 2 turns, so yeah, shouldn't be that hard. It's just a matter of time. Tiebreaker match indeed. Mutinos also, good evening, sir. China is negative gold now. Yeah, he's on -3. I mean, can you imagine if, oh my god. Well, I guess Matthias Corvinus at this point is just well, losing gold. Does he? Oh my god, are his units just gonna run away and they're gonna delete themselves because he has 0 gold in the bank with -38 per turn? Are they just gonna disappear? Is this gonna be faster? Let's see what's happening next turn. Is he still? Yes, he's on -37. Oh my god, man, I gotta give it to La State Company. Very good strategies coming around all around from their players over here. Yeah, I think 2 units got deleted over here. This one and this one, right? The one on the ship and the one on the 1-2. Kick W. And it's still low in gold. It is what it is. We do have the bombards moving forward, the cuirassier corps able to attack there, and we will see him take down the crossbow. He's moving in with the field cannon to actually deal the damage against the crossbow, while the bombard corps are going to get to position themselves to start the attack on the city of Buda. We do also see him starting to go. Oh my god, that city is 100 garrison defense strength. That city is going to survive through the game, guys. Now we do have also Zulu managing to get into the walls of China. This is going to give him more static fortification strength, but also a lot of gold if he starts pillaging these tiles. Yes, we do have China going for his ancient walls. Not going to help him that much, especially when we're going to see bombards start to get closer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure also China is trying to get to his steel walls. He's 4 turns away from getting to steel walls, while it doesn't look like the cuirassier corps will manage to chew through the defenses of Chengdu in that amount of time. We do need to see artilleries and tanks coming around here. It does look like a oh my god, guys. Oh, you know what this means, right? Spain just going helicopter. 2, 4, 6, 7 of these cabs are going there. He's building some more here from his city. Wow, okay. I mean, that's gonna be a bit too much than China can handle. Okay. Salty Captain making an interesting comment on, I'm not dying for it anymore. Bye bye. Woo. Yeah, I can relate to that. Let's see. Anshan. Anshan is still being kept by Devils. Actually, he did get retaken, and it does look like China is building up some cuirassier corps from his territory as well. He did manage to get his military academies going, and yes, he is going to start getting some oil per turn as well. I'm not sure if he's gonna get to tanks though. Looking at what's going on, Xpli is going for banking. He does want more gold per turn to upkeep everything he needs. He is gonna take the remaining city of Hungary over here. He does have armies already. I do see a cuirassier army is available for him to use on the front line, and starting to reposition a significant amount of his force towards Johannesburg. I don't think actually that city is gonna go down anytime soon. Vilnius got taken over. Looks like Zulu is gonna benefit from a free city state here, and we'll get more districts to build in that city state. And we do have also Kongo. Unfortunately, well, got pillaged on the west side. Now he's getting flood barriers going. Where is he building? Oh my god, again the flood barriers are not showing up. We do have an aerodrome being put on the west side here, and I do see more banks are starting to come out with more of these aerodromes on the front line. And we do have a biplane starting to get into the air. He does have a -10 insufficient oil, and you do see he's going for his hangars over here so he can get the aluminium per turn. That's actually something that we didn't actually check, but I do believe he should have at least one tile of aluminium somewhere. You know, somewhere around this territory should be one tile of aluminium. I mean, he's in plains. Plains. No? I mean, I see a lot of... Oh, there we go. That's the aluminium. Okay. That's the aluminium he needs. Okay. Well, in the meantime, he's gonna get to use these biplanes to actually attack into the samurais and take down little by little, chip away at their strength. He's gonna get some promotions for them as well. It's gonna be good all around. Getting the hangars and then the airports is gonna get him more aluminium per turn, and giving him the chance to upgrade more. And of course, when he's gonna be ready and he's gonna get the planes up in the air. I think he's actually gonna buy a bomber next turn. He does have 1260. Well, actually, Xpli does have 1266 gold, and I do not see yet Xpli needing to upgrade anything. Maybe Spain will need to upgrade something. Wait, who that? Oh, that's oh, I see. That's Hungary going down. Okay. Yeah, well, he's dead, so no point in staying around. LDK won the war with the help of Zulu against his opponent here. And we do have multiple Zulu units also appearing in the borders of Chengdu. It looks like he does deal significant damage against these scabs, still not enough to actually take them down quickly. We do have Zulu getting those military engineers to build the roads. He's probably going to want to bridge over this river, and of course he's going to prepare for these calves to upgrade into his land. 4 versus 2 situation coming up here. ChillBro only has 2 remaining players on the Pangea map, and we do see DieterDoner is gonna be in trouble next. He is gonna have these biplanes in front of him. I do have to mention that Killayad kind of put those biplanes outside of his border, so he can't really upgrade them into fighters. This is gonna be a total empire takeover. Oh my god, he's 2 turning bombers from his capital. Let's see in the army tab what we have here on aluminium. We do have Killayad with 8 aluminium this turn in his bank, and we do need to see if he's gonna get some more. Getting Hueteokali in the Mubanza Nasundi, that's something that we didn't actually check. His happiness level, he's in okay, ecstatic in the capital. Mubanza Nasundi ecstatic, Mbuila unhappy, Mvemba unhappy, Kongo unhappy. It's pretty good all around. I do see there's a helicopter, there's a CAV core, soon to be helicopter core inside of his territory as well. Aleks is 2 turns away from cannon combustion. He would need to go through plastics and then of course something synthetic materials over here to get to helicopters. We do have a few CAVs coming up from this side as well of his empire on the west side. He's building a lot of them everywhere. He's just preparing to invade everybody with helicopters across the map, which is good. I mean, you know, helicopters are dangerous. Now we do need to see how fast they can actually get to the city of Xi'an. Since there is a one passageway here, Xpli is trying to figure out if he can go through, if there's going to be any kind of defense. He does have a horse across that river. And I do see military economies are coming up from Zulu's cities. He's going to start to get that oil per turn generated. And of course, the calves of Spain are starting to get into his borders. Now, in the yield tab, we do have Xpli with positive economy, but not that big, only 49 gold per turn. The majority, all of the army actually of Zulu will get to reposition to attack into Johannesburg. Looks like Johannesburg actually lost like half of its strength over here. Looks like even if LDK is desync, he's not getting that much of this desync, and I do see Zulu wrapping around Johannesburg to try to take it down. He already got a city state, so he can't take another one, but again, he can raise it to the ground or maybe use it for a few seconds to upgrade his units if need be. We do have Xpli on 185 science, managing to get more than Devries, while we do have Devries on 5 out of 71. Tourists. That's very far away from getting a win. Very far away. Like, whoa. Okay. Let's see. Fighters coming online here from Congo. We do have already Nagoya getting bombed. These fighters will one-shot the samurais and the Japanese forces. We do need to see how fast the Killayad can actually take over cities over here and of course manage to do the damage against his opponent. He's now going back on the bottom 3, and I do see him going for replaceable parts in 2 turns. Interesting. Why is he going? Well, I guess he wants chemistry. He wants the labs. I was expecting him to do something else, but I guess he can use the knights anyway to take over cities. Or Spain is gonna take over cities. Never mind. Spain does have calves all everywhere. What happened to Lahore? Was this attacked by a plane, or they're just buying bombers? Never mind. I see what's happening here. They're just buying all bombers. It's okay. So I saw Nagoya, sure. I mean that's going down very low in HP. Now Lahore was half HP, and this should have meant that at least one bomber attacked into it. The bomber count in my mind just wasn't matching the damage I was seeing on the battlefield. Okay, so let's see how fast Killayad can actually take over DieterDoner's empire. Over here, it does look like Xpli is going to be stopped by these fortifications in Chinese territory. We do have China getting his calf course out. Next turn, he's going to get the ancient walls, and of course, Xpli putting more attack against him, more pressure against him. He's gonna force Devries to react with more military. He doesn't have a lot of gold. He's on -5. He does have some in the bank, just like DieterDoner is benefiting from. Not as much as you would like to upgrade units with. Let's see the early moves. We do have fighters on the field here still. Even if line infantry did get upgraded, I do have to show you guys that these are taken down extremely quickly. Wait, Ironclad Armada? Why? Okay, I guess, you know, he had to do something, so he did. Okay, that's DieterDoner reacting extremely quickly with a Cuirassier Corps, trying to help out to defend Nagoya for one more turn. These fighters are starting to tear apart the units of Japan while the cities are in shambles. We do have a cav that can take Lahore, for example, and that's exactly what he did. Okay, repairing the walls. Very nice, very nice. Getting more bombers out. We do have airports, 2 more bombers on production, and I do see aerodromes being built in other cities. We do have Spain also getting calf course on in the water, trying to get over here as soon as possible. It will take them quite a bit of time to get on the other side. Now let's see, Zulu getting calf armies. Okay, so he's gonna follow up with not tanks, but actually helicopters. We do have Aleks going for finishing plastics next turn. He does benefit from 371 science and 104 culture, and he is gonna go against the cities of China next. Okay, I gotta mention, yes, Fukuoka is 97 strength, but again, bombers. Boom, 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 boom. Bombers are just gonna be overwhelming here. Way too many to handle, even for the city of Fukuoka. 97 strength with steel walls. The next turn, ancient walls. Wait, is actually somebody getting ancient? No. Okay. Oh man, if yeah, well, if that happened, kick. Oh, Persia's getting a city over here. Okay, Persia's gonna benefit from Johannesburg. I see it. LDK is there. It's gonna get a benefit from it. Okay, it's fine. Now, Bomba, of course, are gonna make quick work with the help of the trebuchets and maybe some Zulu armies there. No, the Cuirassier army can actually do more than enough damage to take over that city center. We still have a level 2 field cannon just sitting over here in the series of Bora with a Knight army that should actually upgrade into a Cuirassier army. And we did notice Xpli is finishing up steel. This turn he's gonna need to go through combustion. I don't know if he has refining. Let me see. Does he? No, he doesn't have refining. He needs refining first, like the oil technology. Okay, so let's see how fast these guys are. Low aluminium over here. Okay, sure. Killayad is taking Nago. Oh, the Night Core wasn't enough, man. It wasn't enough to take down Nagoya. That's a bit of a pain over here, unfortunately. It looks like he just died to one of the line infantries. Now, of course, Cavs coming up from Aleks are gonna need to get their upgrades going 3 turns away from getting synthetic materials. That's not that far away. We do have the bombers actually starting to acquire a new target, and that's taking down the Japanese units next to Fukuoka, and they will start chewing through the defenses of Fukuoka next. Johannesburg has been defeated, and it does look like Zulu. Oh, wait. I really hope he's gonna delete this city. Mvemba also the greed on Kongo. Yeah. I really hope he's gonna delete city. Okay. Really, what do we have here? Bombers. Okay, there we go. He's upgrading units, artillery cores, and he's just gonna use them to take out the defenses of Chengdu, even if they're still walls. It's fine. He just needed a bit of time to, and there we go. He deleted the city. Yeah, he knows. Very good player. Very good player. Loses them an extra turn. Yeah. Nagoya got taken over. It looks like it's all up to Spain over here to take over cities. It doesn't look like, of course, with Congo's lack of armies over here, he can deal enough damage. We do have Spain also needing two more turns to get there, to get those helicopters going. More bombers coming around here from Killayad. I do notice he's starting, well, attacking Nagoya again. He does need to focus target Fukuoka next. And finally, oh, he actually got it. Never mind, he got it. He got the helicopters. We see them on the battlefield here. Forces are actually attacking the units over here. It does look like DieterDoner did manage to recruit Rani Lakshmi Bai. Not that it helps him anymore, but you know, it's something. We do have also a military engineer starting to create the roads for the Zulu reinforcements on the west side. You can see how he actually used the two roads, the military engineer, to build river crossing. We do have Aleks also needing to upgrade these units on the east side. They did spend a lot of gold into getting those bombers up. They did actually buy quite a few of them. Now these helicopters are going to be quite costly even for Spain, and we do need to see how many of them he's actually going to afford to get. Cuirassier Corps here of Zulu are taking quite a bit of a beating. He does have promotions on some of them, and the replacing the ones that will replace the front line are going to be full HP with 2 promotions on them, much harder to take out. We do need to see if the artillery corps are going to manage to deal the damage fast enough against the Chinese defenses. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, Japan actually got helicopters. Ooh, interesting. Dieter. Oh, wait, is this one helicopter from the general, right? If I remember correctly. Nani? Yeah, instantly creates a helicopter. Well, that's not gonna help. It did some damage, at least, you know, some damage. But that city Nagoya is still going down. Fukuoka is going to be focus fire next. And we have so many bombers and fighters over here for them to do the damage against Fukuoka. This is going to be quite quick and quite, this is going to be fast. Yeah, third 90, please. Okay, sure. Okay, there we go. Nagoya is taken down. We do have so many of these calves that are just waiting in the borders of Valladolid to get the promotions going, to get their upgrades going. Zulu, I do see, not Zulu, Kongo going for chemistry in 1 turn. He's going to keep on going on the top 3 over there. Well, Statue of Zeus is going to finish from Taiwan next turn, and we do have LDK managing to get quite a bit of a military here. He's also getting his foreign ministry. I do see him trying to get to ballistics and nationalism. He's still very, very low in science. He did a war with Hungary, managing to win that at the end with the help of Zulu. But not before he actually managed to do quite a bit of his own damage against the cities of Hungary there. Wait, so long as all teams get a victory, yes, because it is a triple tie, whoever loses fastest is kicked out of the... Well, it's... Yeah, it's hard. Do you know why they are still playing this? Yes, they need to get it to as high a turn as possible. Of course, that's not a guarantee. For example, tomorrow we're not going to have a fast win from Last Day Company against Veteran Takimli, or maybe it's going to be a fast win from Veteran Takimli over Last Day Company, and then in the third game they might be going a bit too long. We're going to need to see. But this is how it goes. This is basically Iron Man 4v4s, you know. You gotta do it as quickly as possible, and I gotta say Kongo is doing a good job tearing apart the Japanese territory here. Looks like there is a helicopter able to take Fukuoka, and boom goes another city of Spain. Now we do have the bombers starting to reacquire a target on Okayama, and of course we do have quite a few units getting upgraded here in the Spanish territory. Moving towards the west side, we might actually need, he might actually need quite a bit of support help against China. We do need to see how much gold he's gonna get from the pillaging of Japan's territory. And I gotta say, man, Japan just didn't upgrade a lot of his territory. He does have a lot of upgrades, I guess, in the main cities, but in the frontline cities, he just doesn't have mines. And this is gonna be a problem for Spain. I'm pretty sure he was out for some gold here, and it's just not gonna be there. I agree, though it's not guaranteed to make the game themselves any better. Yeah, I guess. Well, we'll see how this goes. Check is getting attacked here. The artillery corps are on the battlefield. We don't have a balloon for them. Maybe that is something that Zulu should consider getting. We do have him going for siege tactics. Oh wait, sorry, that's Kongo. Yeah, Zulu is going combustion. Okay, he's going tanks. He's gonna want to follow up with helicopters. Actually, by the looks of it, he does get a few cav armies, and I do see him going for encampment training projects in this tree. He's one project away from getting an industrial era / modern general Dandara. LDK still desinking, but I guess he doesn't care. He's basically passive over here, just trying to get a bit more economy for his teammates. Okay, 2 artilleries are able to attack into that city center. It looks like it might be just enough for him to tear down the defenses, while of course, yeah, we got GG from DieterDoner. He's calling it. He's saying, I withstood enough, guys. I withstood enough. It is what it is. Okay, turn 90. They put their threshold at turn 90. GG, well played, Last Day Company with Zulu fighting Vietnam. I gotta say, we got a lot of emotions from that. When Vietnam was going through the first Zulu city, we thought, oh my god, this is it. We got Vietnam managing to do so much damage against Vietnam that he is gonna be taken down. Then we did have Nader Sha on the east side, trading punches with Hungary, managing to do quite a bit of damage over there. A mess of the cities and the units of Hungary using Johannesburg's city to get the units and attack or defend against Persia. I'm not sure if they're actually going to want to go for some post-game chat here, but I do want to ask them if they want to do. I do have a few questions for them. I gotta say and speak it out loudly, Last Day Company did get the win against ChillBro. I'm only mentioning this and again because I did get quite a bit of feedback that at the end of the game we might not have on the stream such an obvious choice, such an obvious win, you know, like we don't know. Sometimes the viewers don't know who got the win. General voice 1, sure. Okay. Oh, GG, well played. You kind of went long game over here, DieterDoner. Withstood as much as you could.
CC was already on turn 70-65, but we just said, I mean, it's tiebreaker and every round counts here, so we need to extend it a bit.
GG.
Yeah. GG.
Because if every team win one game, it was like in the group stage, it was like State Company won against us, lost against veterans, and we won against veterans. So it was like, yeah, the 1-1 on win lose, and so. If this happens again, we should be on our safe side with turn 90, even though it's not that long.
Yeah. I gotta ask, who is it? Xpli, you are Zulu, right? Did you shake a little bit when Vietnam started taking cities?
Yes, I misplay a lot because I went oligarchy, then I changed to classical republic when I cannot move back to oligarchy, and I didn't think he was pushing me in this timing, so I was like, I can reach monarchy to put on my cards.
Yeah.
So it was so painful to be pushed. I have a lot of scots, but I don't know. I was talking. I think at the end of the turn, I wasn't looking, and
It's just that it's Vietnam with general in
Yes,
his border.
so
He has
much pain.
7 p.m. 7.
yes, that's why. And it was very flat and wood. No,
Yeah.
there was no hills on only one, just close to his city, but it was very fast to.
He can
to go to
hit
my-
your city on 2 turn.
Yes. I misplay on that, but you know. In this situation, MP is the solution.
Yeah, but you was lucky he had to Levi Johannesburg again, because if he upgrades the Void Chain when he has them, I think you lost to the other front city.
Maybe.
Like he has Void Chain for 7 or 8 turns, but can't upgrade them
Okay.
because no gold.
Yeah. No gold. The economy
But,
was
I
problem.
knew he has no vote chain, so that's why I was okay. I was looking, and there is no goal in the team, so. But yeah, I misplay a bit on that.
By the way, why did you remap on the second? Map.
We weren't compliant. I don't know how we say it. Yes, on the map, and I don't know. We are like a Zulu.
Japan could
Yes.
have IRL three people,
Yes.
like Caravel and Samurai Push on me and Spain with Caravel, and with Samurai on LDK. So
It was 1000% free win for you.
Why?
Because, like you said, Persia is against Japan
Yes.
in the land, and at any moment Spain will kill him. You can just go for Diplo, and you can't know about it, but Vietnam was totally rail spawn.
Ah, okay.
Like it was really bad, and your Congo that was alone still had like good settle with culture on cap, some mountains to be protected, and the China spawn was really bad. Also, he had like no fresh settle.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really shitty spawn.
Yeah. I was
But
going
you
in
can't know
Gao.
about that.
I was going in Gao on
Hungary.
the Hungary
Mm.
on this game.
Yes, but
And
It's
the
not
first
too
map was just so ridiculous for real.
The first one?
the
Yeah,
first
the
was
first
fine
map,
for me.
where China and me spawned on a peninsula. Like,
Yeah,
3 to 5 tiles.
it's like, you know, swords that go from the top to the bottom of the map
Oh,
of 3 tile of large, and there was 2 on it.
ok, super.
One on each side, you know, with
Yeah.
2 city state on the tundra.
Let's go.
I had like a same game in a FFA on Civ6 with Chandra Gupta, and I was in face of Spain. Not really fun.
I mean, the only thing we can do here is try to kill Spain, but even though we don't know where Spain is, he could be also on a peninsula. It's like 2 guys around. By spawn, it was kind of unlucky.
Anyway,
This one was pretty even, no? I don't know.
I think you had a bit of advantage still.
Okay. Yeah, Spain and Congo free sim, I guess.
Yeah, and Congo got relic too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, Kongo got, you guys got again relic.
Yes.
Yeah,
turn
but
16,
like
turn
turn 16 relic, but still for Congo it's fine.
I mean, in turn 16, it's still 2 food, 2 prot.
Yeah,
Yes.
and gold.
And I settled on face, so I had a religious settlement, and I had like 5 cities out turn 29, and
Yeah.
my commercial hub and my government plaza, so I was good in my game.
I will
I was
go.
so sad that I didn't got your settler.
Thank you for the game, guys.
I have
Yeah.
a first move,
You did
and
so.
I'm host, so
GG, well
Thank
played,
you for
and thank you
casting.
for the game.
GG.
GG.
Thank you.
Have a good
Have a
evening.
nice
Bye bye.
evening. Bye
Bonne
bye.
soirée.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye. Thank.
So there we have it. We heard from both teams. We also heard the Historia's point of view over there about how he felt the maps were on one side or the other, or who had the advantage over there and who didn't. I do have to thank you, of course, for everything. Much appreciate everybody for the subs, for the support you give me on the stream, for the bits, for the follows, everything. I do hope, of course, you find the content entertaining, and I do hope we're gonna see each other in the next ones. Tomorrow we're gonna have a game coming up from the French. Actually, no, this is the second game. Sorry. Tomorrow we're gonna have the second game out of this best of triple tiebreak. It is gonna be Veteran Takimli going against Last Day Company, 1830 GMT, and then on Friday we're gonna have SPA going against Project Conquerors at the same hour, 1830. Much appreciated, Heinik Dave. Thank you so much, sir. And I do hope if you're coming up from YouTube, you're gonna throw this video a thumbs up and you're gonna subscribe to the channel. We do have the schedule shown on my Discord. Exclamation mark Discord on Twitch, or you can use the description down below of the video to actually get the invite towards my Discord, and you can get all of that information over there. Leave a comment down below if you actually are wondering about anything, or you have something to point out about the game. Thank you so much for everything, and I do hope we're gonna see each other in the live stream. Have a good evening. Bye.